Good evening, Arizona. Tonight we have a matchup between the Horizon Huskies and the Millennium Tigers. I'm Cooper Holman here with Layla Ruderman, and tonight we have a great game as the Horizon Huskies are coming off a tough loss against Pinnacle, but look to redeem themselves against a team that they took care of last year. Isn't that right, Layla?
Absolutely. This is a rematch for these two teams. Horizon coming from the 5A Northeast Valley, Millennium 5A Desert West. Last year, these two teams had a matchup where Horizon won over Millennium 43-13 in week 5. So this is going to be another big matchup for them. Like you said, Horizon coming off that loss to Pinnacle last week. Millennium coming off of a close win to Willow Canyon. It was a comeback win for them. So both of these teams are going to be looking to advance their records and come out with a win tonight. I'm excited. We have two great 5A teams here. Thanks for joining me, Cooper, and thanks for joining us here on the Varsity Sports Show as the Horizon Huskies make their way onto the field.
Fireworks going off, and I think we're going to see some fireworks from the Huskies tonight. Coming off a big offensive performance, Ashley throwing 4 touchdown passes in a very high-scoring loss.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a big duel of quarterbacks with Pinnacle's quarterback Wyatt Horton. We know that a lot of people were comparing them, but Ashley really stepped up for the game and put his skills on display there. High scoring game at 51-54. Horizon ultimately coming out with that loss, but I know you actually talked to head coach Tyson Ditmore before the game. He was saying that they rallied from that loss this week and that they are now coming back. We also have our pregame interviews with those coaches too if you want to check out. I got a chance to talk to Millennium head coach Lamar Early, just touch a little bit about what this week of practice was like. And I know you talked to Horizon head coach Tyson Ditmore if we want to head to that now.
We'll head to those interviews. Hi, this is Cooper Holman with Varsity Sports. I'm here with Coach Ditmore of the Horizon Huskies. Coach, outstanding battle by your team last week. How did your players respond to the tough loss?
We showed up, we got better, and we watched the film, and I think our kids responded well, knowing that they kind of really left everything out on the field, and that's what we're most proud of as coaches.
Yes, sir. Last year's matchup against Millennium, you had a great day on the ground, but looking at the film last week, the offense has really expanded. What kind of offensive performance are you looking from your team tonight with conference play right around the corner?
Well, I think, we maintain our balance. We always want to run the football first and distribute the ball to, our playmakers, and I think we've done a great job with that. But, again, it all starts from where the offensive line's at, and they're our number one priority right now.
Yes, sir. Your defense had a tough time containing Horton last week, keeping him in the pocket. With another mobile QB tonight, what are you looking for from your unit and also heading into conference play?
Well, I think, just being consistent, and, we got to be able to contain the passer and be able to get off the field on 3rd and 4th downs and just really learn from some of our mistakes. But, Wyatt Horton's a heck of a ball player. Our boys battled their butts off, and we're going to try to do the same thing tonight.
Coach, Partridge and Wagner played an important role both in special teams and on the receiving side. What are you looking from both of those players tonight?
For them to continue to be being dudes. They do everything right. They're on every special team. If we asked them to play defense, they would do it. They're just humble kids who go out and play football.
Yes, sir. Good luck tonight, Coach. Let's have a great game.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Cooper Holman with Varsity Sports.
Layla Ruderman reporting live here from Horizon High School, where I am joined with Millennium head coach Lamar Early. Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
Not a problem.
I really want to know, what does this week look like for practice for you guys?
It's been a struggle this week. We've been out of school since Tuesday due to some construction problems at our school. So it's been challenging as far as practice times and things like that. But we were able to get practice in, so we're ready to compete tonight.
Last year, Horizon had a strong run game against you guys. What are you hoping to see from your defense tonight?
Well, we need to swarm to the ball and make sure that we're finishing tackles and making sure that we're playing assignment sound football.
And who are some key players we should be looking out for tonight?
Donovan DeLong, Isaiah Salinas, Trey Peck, and Caden Brown.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
No, yes.
Hey everybody, my name is Olivia Prickett. I'm a sophomore at Arizona State University studying sports journalism, and I'm excited to intern for the Varsity Sports Show this fall. As a longtime sports fan, former athlete, and aspiring sideline reporter, I look forward to covering tons of sports around Arizona and providing important news going on in the sports world. Stay tuned.
And welcome back to this game. We just finished our national anthem, 1 minute away from tip-off. We got some stats we want to go over before tonight's game. These would be the keys to the game. Horizon, very balanced attack, can go through the air, can go on the ground. Losing their star running back, Bodie Zomarano, the last game. It'll be interesting to see how Johnny Issett
Definitely.
comes out and steps up in his role.
Definitely. There will be some replacements there. I know you talked to Issett before the game. He was saying it's not a season-ending injury. Hopefully they'll be able to see him back in a couple of weeks. But again, always playing with a player down. Not ideal for this offense, but exciting for them. I talked to Lamar early before the game. He was saying Donovan DeLong, their quarterback, someone to look out for. He's had a good start to his season. I know that early on. Just in week 1 against Westview, he threw for 3 touchdowns. So definitely has it in him. We'll see how he holds up against this Horizon defense tonight.
Yes, and this Horizon defense, not coming off the greatest performance, but showed some flashes of a good group. Of course, they had a tough quarterback matchup last week, so it'll be interesting to see how it compares against DeLong tonight.
Absolutely. And I mean, they scored high, but they also allowed to be scored. They allowed their defense to be scored on with that 51-54 loss against Pinnacle. So we know that their offense can do it. A little bit of a struggle for defense for them against Pinnacle, but we'll see how their defense holds up against Millennium tonight. And that'll be a really interesting match as their captains take the center field right now.
Huskies will be kicking off to start off this one. They're going to be, the Tigers are going to receive at the north end zone.
We'll see Donovan DeLong hopefully lead this offense tonight as quarterback as Millennium makes their way onto the field now.
I couldn't have timed that one any better.
Millennium had a tough time against Horizon last year. Bodie, who's not playing in this game, had a huge game, 167 yards and 4 touchdowns. It will be interesting to see how Issett steps up in this role, as they're probably going to look to run the ball a lot tonight against a team they had major success on last year.
Definitely. Horizon is heavy with that run game. That's something that I talked to Millennium head coach, what he was hoping to see from his defense as they face that Horizon run game tonight. He was saying hoping to hold them, hoping to stop them. Obviously, exactly what you want out of your defense. But Horizon really did utilize their run game last season against Millennium. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a run-heavy offense from them again tonight. That worked for them last year in their 43-13 win. And now that they meet each other again, not super surprising. Another Week 5 matchup. They were playing each other Week 5 last season, and here they are again just a year later.
Last non-conference game of the year. Definitely looking to come out 4-1 before entering conference play. Maybe a deep championship run for Horizon coming up this season if they keep playing this well.
Absolutely. Horizon last season, they did make it to the 5A semifinals, went 8-2, lost to Desert Edge. Desert Edge eventually made it to the finals, but they're definitely looking for that playoff run to come back again.
And here's the kickoff for the Huskies as Riker sends it away. Number 3 going past. Gets to about the 16-yard line. Good coverage by the Husky special teams.
That was Caden Brown from Millennium High School, a star cornerback and wide receiver for this team. He is someone that coach pointed out before the game, saying he is one of our star players and to look out for him, already getting some contact with the ball tonight.
And now we get our first chance to take a look at Donovan DeLong and the Tiger offense. Huskies defense, I want to see what they do against this mobile quarterback.
Looks like there is some stall on the play. An issue with a Horizon number 5, their defense. Looks like it might be a uniform technicality.
Number 5, Stratton knee.
Looking to adjust. They'll send out Adam Wagner.
Coach was telling me before the game that Wagner, he'll do anything. He'll play offense, special teams, defense, so it's interesting to see him on defense already.
Well, he was ready to go.
Out a 1-yard rush for the Tigers. Number 11, Isaiah Salinas with the 1-yard carry.
Millennium led by head coach Lamar Early. Early has a big history in Arizona. He is a native, went to Ottawa University where he graduated, went to Buckeye High School, and he was a three-sport athlete. So he definitely knows the Arizona scene when it comes to all athletics, and that is just a great advantage to have on your side. Looks like some more switch outs for Horizon defense here.
Second and about 8 for the Tigers. Lots of defensive substitutions for Horizon so far. The referees keep asking for substitutions.
Looks like it might be an issue with the knee pads. I know I saw number 22. Oh, and it looks like they're going to go for a timeout possibly to try and readjust.
A little confusion to start off this game. I don't know if it's necessarily by the players, but there's definitely something going on with the referees. Last game, the referees played a huge part in the Horizon Pinnacle game. Lots of questionable calls that ended up changing some drives. So it'll be interesting to see how each squad comes out disciplined, trying to avoid penalties.
Definitely. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're driving downfield if you continuously set yourself back with those flags. So it looks like there was maybe some uniform technicalities. Horizon looking to adjust, but they'll come back out on the field. Kind of a slow start here for this offense. Good for Millennium, gives them some time to drop some plans, see how Horizon is going to set up their formation. And it looks like Donovan DeLong will continue to lead this offense.
Looks like a single back formation for the Tigers. I got my eye on Jackson Murray, the big defensive end. He was blowing up some plays last week, and sometimes he made his way on the offensive side to lay a little block. Along with the snap, checks it down. Becker making the initial contact.
Looks like it was caught by Isaiah Salinas. That will be his second time with the ball tonight already. Strong start for the 5'10 senior here for Millennium.
The PA guy for Horizon's having a good time tonight. I can already tell. We got a 3rd and 4 for the Huskies. Good chance to get off the field and show that their defense has taken a step from last week.
Definitely. That would be a big statement if they can hold this Millennium offense right now.
I'd watch out for the long scramble right here. Rolls out to the left. Takes a shot. Finds his man. Number 6, Trey Beck with the catch. Big first down conversion.
Absolutely for Millennium. I mean, that shows they're not going to give up easily. They're able to find a lot of coverage downfield, and they're able to make their way to about the 45. And that's a good start for Millennium, a big momentum game. You never want to come out and not even be able to get the first down. So that'll keep them pushing.
Absolutely. A 3-and-out is the last thing you want to see. DeLong under center right here. Ooh, lots of jumping. Lots of jumping. Offsides against Horizon. That will make it 1st and 5 for the Tiger offense.
And that'll make it even easier for Millennium if you're Horizon right now. Not how you want to start off this game and not disciplined. That was a big offsides jump for them. Maybe even just a miscommunication.
Looks like DeLong's going to be trying to get them under center all night. Little toss run. Ooh, big tackle by 83. That's going to be Presley Jones, who had a big game last week.
And that's another carry for Isaiah Salinas. That's his 3rd time tonight. So definitely looks like DeLong might be favoring him. That might be his go-to target tonight. They'll have a lot of chemistry. We'll see how they keep playing together tonight.
Speaking of Presley Jones, 4 pass deflections last week against Pinnacle, and now a big tackle on first down, only gaining a yard, making it 2nd and 4. When you have that 5-yard penalty, definitely big to not get a big play right after that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, helpful that you're already halfway there, but you still got those other 5 yards to go, and we'll see how they execute right here.
Along in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pocket collapsing. Oh, what a sack.
Huge momentum boost for that Horizon defense. Donovan DeLong taken out in the backfield. He was looking to scramble, just couldn't find anything downfield.
That was Brady Isick on the pressure in the sack. Middle linebacker, junior, 5'11", 175, disrupting the play, keeping DeLong. He's moving a little bit, but they're not letting him get out like they were doing with Horton last week.
Definitely kept him contained. They were able to bring him down. Looked like he was struggling to find any options downfield, so he's just going to take it himself.
3rd and 9 for the Tigers. Horizon's bringing pressure. Ball's just thrown out of bounds, but a late flag on the play. Oh, no. Refs are conversing. Looks like a hold. Holding penalty will be declined by Horizon. Looks like it'll set up. Set up a 4th down. Big stop by the Horizon defense. Tigers were holding up because of that pressure.
Absolutely. That's got to be frustrating for Millennium. Not able to get even past their own 50, but they will set up to punt now. Great stop by Horizon. Really didn't allow much to happen. And they're keeping Millennium locked up for this first drive, and we'll see what Horizon can now do on offense.
First punt of the day for the Tigers, Adam Wagner. Looking to return it. Oh, that punt just stays in the inside for the 15-yard line. Solid punt by the Tigers as we get our first chance to look at the Horizon offense.
Horizon offense led by quarterback Jace Ashley had a great game last week against Pinnacle. Threw a ton. We know that he has been doing a great job leading this offense. 298 passing yards last week against Pinnacle. 4 touchdowns, had 71% completion rate with 35 rushing yards and even a rushing touchdown. So he is a huge factor in this offense.
Ashley takes snap, a little jet sweep. Partridge on the carry. He's making some moves. Stiff arms up the field for a 12-yard gain. First down.
Run for Partridge. I mean, that's huge for this Horizon offense. Immediately coming out your first play and getting a first down. Strong running back for this team. The senior, 5'10". He is going to be a crucial part of this Horizon offense tonight.
Last week's player of the game for us. You're seeing a little pace here for the Huskies as Ashley takes a snap under center, hands it off to Issa, spins, and about 6 dudes go down and take him down for about a 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain.
Big Tiger tackle right there. They'll set up for their second down.
Interesting how much of a role Issa will get with Zamorano out for tonight's game. Get well soon. Ashley in the shotgun gets the snap, looking to throw, throws a little out route to his big tight end, Markovich. Dives to make about a 3rd and 3 for the Huskies. Markovich got a touchdown pass last week. Big target in the red zone, and you'll see him make some blocks in the run game.
Absolutely. He is 6'5", his height, a huge advantage for him. He also is a dual athlete playing basketball, so that can also be a huge help for some of these athletes who are dual or even tri-athletes. He is a 3-star tight end for this team, so another great option for Ashley to have looking for.
I bet Markovich can dunk.
I bet he can.
Ashley trying to get some guys off sides, looks to the ref, looks to his coaches. Markovich goes to the line of scrimmage, and Ashley goes under center. Motion. I'd guess a run right here. Issa gets the ball. Looks like he's going to be short for a 4th and 1. Will the Huskies go for it right here?
I don't know. I mean, you saw them last week. How were they looking whenever it came to 3rd down and then 4th? Were they going for it? Do you think they'll play a little bit more conservatively?
One thing I think they're going for right here. They were pretty aggressive last week against Pinnacle, but they kind of had to be against that kind of opponent. But I think they're looking to set a statement right here with this play. 4th and 1 to Issa. And it looks like he got the first down. First down for the Huskies. Risky play, but it pays off for Coach Ditmore.
Absolutely. A great tone setter, showing he's not scared to go for it. He is confident in his offense. And I think that that was a smart move, showing that, hey, even if we don't get it, we're confident our defense can hold you. And it ultimately played off as they set up for first down.
Ashley in the pistol play action. Throws it to Wagner for about a 4-yard gain. Wagner had a big game run after the catch. Felt like if you can get the ball in his hands, he might be able to break one.
Absolutely. In his first 4 weeks, he's had 14 receptions, going for 225 yards receiving and even a touchdown. So another crucial player for this Husky offense.
The Husky offense is going with a little pace, something they didn't do last week, but Pinnacle did to them a lot. Might be taking out a page out of the Pioneer playbook as Issett gets the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Could be coming back here. Let's see what the referee has to say. Holding offense. Replaying second down. Holding penalties can stall any drive. It'll be interesting to see how the Huskies respond after what was a great run by Issett, getting called back.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a great run for Issett. Great momentum for this offense, but they're going to have to set back up again. Another flag for them here tonight.
Ashley takes a snap. Looking to take a shot. Go. Looking for his receiver, Garrod. Just overthrew him a little bit. I like the aggressiveness here on second down, trying to get some big yardage back.
Definitely, that would have been a huge play for them. Probably ended up in the end zone if he was able to make contact with that. They're going to set up for third down now.
Once again, the Huskies going with a little pace right now, trying to keep the Tigers on their toes. Ashley steps back to throw. He's taking a shot for Partridge. What a play by the receiver, Jordan Partridge, our player of the game last week, making a case to be player of the game already.
Yes, a huge catch for Partridge. Great throw by Ashley. Super precise, met him right where he was, and that is going to be a great boost for this Horizon offense as they now move into Millennium territory.
Oh, and here comes the fast-paced offense once again. A little read option. Oh, Ashley stumbles, but it might. A flag on the play. Flag on the play. Ashley kind of stumbled, but got the first down, but this one might be coming back.
Ashley not afraid to run it, use his feet. I mean, he had those 35 rushing yards and rushing touchdown against Pinnacle last week. He's not scared to take it himself, and it shows.
We don't like that.
Another holding penalty on the Huskies, making it 1st and 20, negating Ashley's big run. Some would say that Ashley is a deceptive athlete with some speed that you're not really ready for once he takes off.
Absolutely. And that's got to be frustrating for this Horizon offense. Their third flag of the night, still in the first quarter. They keep sending themselves back.
Ashley finds his tight end, Markovich. And he's still moving. The big 88 making plays. It'll be about 2nd and 6 for the Husky offense, getting a big chunk back there after the holding penalty.
Looking downfield again for Jackson Markovich, one of his favorite targets tonight. Ashley playing with some confidence with this offense, not afraid to take it himself, not afraid to run it, but really just dominating the field.
I'm really liking the pace from the Huskies so far. I think they took a little page from Pioneer last week, and they're using it in their own. As Issett finds his hole, he breaks a tackle, and he gets down to about the 17-yard line for a Husky first down.
Huge run for Issett. He faced some defenders, but he was able to just kind of evade them with his feet, staying strong, but a great run from Issett.
Issett stepping up for Bodie Zamorano, who went down with injury last week, and he's making plays, hoping to stay in the lineup once he returns. Ashley took a big shot to Garrod right there. Wanted the one-on-one ball, but it'll be incomplete for 2nd down.
Looks like he was facing Caden Brown, Millennium cornerback, the senior. Looks like they were a little bit tangled up there. Ashley hoping maybe he could break free by the time the ball got to him, but it just was unable to find contact.
Jake Garrod, the 6'3 junior, looking to give the big man a one-on-one chance. Ashley hands it off to Issett. There's some room. Gets met about the 7-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 3.
Horizon definitely utilizing their run game like they did last year, and that's what I talked to head coach Lamar Early of Millennium about. He said he wants his defense to stop there. He's trying to find a way for them to find that format and figure it out, but Horizon's been successful so far.
I don't know if you saw, but number 0, Jackson Murray, just checked in the game. I'd be expecting a run here. Horizon hands it off to Partridge. He's making a move up the field. Gets down to about the 2. Jordan Partridge finding the ball and making plays with it. I'm loving what I'm seeing from this kid so far.
Absolutely. He's had a strong start. And like you said, this Horizon offense is just very fast paced tonight, not giving much time in the huddle, not really giving Millennium much time to read or to kind of reconvene and then go from there. They have just been playing fast paced, and it's been working for them.
I completely agree. We got Ashley under center here. Play action, rolling out. Trying to find his big tight end, 88, Jax Markovich for the score. Couldn't find him. We got a 2nd and 3 in the red zone.
Strong defense from Millennium. I mean, they've kind of let them get downfield, but in this end zone, they have been playing great one-on-one coverage. Not many catches here. There's been some attempts by Ashley, but they've been holding this Horizon offense. They're not going to make it easy for them to score here.
Might go back to the play action right here, and I'd give it to Hissett. Hands it off to Hissett. Has his O-line ahead of him and finds the end zone. 6-0 Huskies so far. Efficient drive for the Huskies.
Great run by Isset, and Horizon will get on the board here early in the first quarter. Some fireworks celebrating the cheer team. This Horizon sideline seems to be happy about where they've been starting off, and they're going to set up for the field goal now.
51 points last week in their loss. Little formation change. Are they going for 2 right here? 17 finds it. Riker Floyd, the kicker, getting the ball and finding it for the 2-point conversion. It's 8-0 Huskies. What a start.
A little switch up there from their offense, looking like they were going to go for the extra point, just kick it. But no, they decided to go for 2 from Riker. Huge boost. I mean, if you want to be up an extra point, that's great. That's a great way to start off for this offense. And Riker Floyd, the 4-star punter and 4-star kicker, he is one of those triathletes we were talking about earlier, not doing only football, but also soccer and track. I mean, that's great. He's obviously going to have a good foot on him if he's playing soccer. Track, he's fast like we saw there. So he's definitely going to be a big asset to this team for special teams, and was able to pull off a little switch up there.
Definitely showcasing the speed on that 2-point conversion. I'm loving what I'm seeing from this Husky team to start off. First drive of the day, got some penalties, came back, answered. That's how you start a game.
Definitely. And now Millennium is going to have to play some catch up here with their offense, try and drive themselves downfield as Horizon sets up to kick. Millennium will receive.
Millennium's not the kind of offense you want to get behind on, as they're looking to run the ball. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out on the second drive. Touchback for the Tigers.
Tigers will start 1st and 10 at their own.
Let's see how this Husky defense answers after a good opening drive, getting off the field.
Millennium now taking the field. The 2018 and 2019 5A Desert West Region champs. They had a good run. COVID hit, and we know that last season they were 6-4, lost to Higley in the second round of playoffs. So they're going to be looking for some redemption this season. They're now sitting at 2-2 with 5A Desert West, 2 wins against Westview and Willow Canyon, a couple of losses to Campo Verde and Notre Dame Prep.
Oh, gets met at the line of scrimmage.
Horizon defense was there, ready to stop that run, and they will now be on second.
Jackson Murray blowing that one up. Came in on offense that last drive for the score, and now he's coming in on defense and stuffing the run. That's what you want to see from your senior D tackle.
Absolutely. Hopefully some less flags for Horizon here on this drive. They already have 3 in the first quarter. Looking to play some more disciplined football and not give Millennium any extra yards.
Minute 45 left in the first quarter.
And there it is. Another flag for Horizon.
Neutral zone infraction. Make it about 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. DeLong doing a good job on his hard count so far, getting the Huskies to jump, but I'm sensing the Huskies want to bring pressure against this QB.
Oh, absolutely. You can definitely tell there's some angst, some excitement to start that snap. They're trying to get in that pocket as quickly as possible and blow past that O-line.
Sending 4 here. Hits number 12 for the first down as the Huskies rally for the tackle.
Aiden Johnson on that, the sophomore wide receiver. It was a good look, was able to turn around, tried to kind of juke out some corners right there, was able to get a couple extra yards. And now Millennium will set up for 1st and 10.
So far, the passing game has been what the Tigers have been leaning towards. The running game has not really been established yet, with the Husky defense blowing them up a little bit.
Definitely looking to throw downfield. DeLong heading to the sideline for some communication with his coaches. And it looks like, no, they're going to take him out of the game. And they're going to put in number 4 for Millennium. Millennium regrouping here.
DeLong's still standing on the sideline, so I don't think this is an injury-related thing. Huskies bringing some pressure, and they're blowing up that run once again. I wish I could say a player that blew it up, but it was that whole defensive line jumping to the ball.
Absolutely.
I think it's 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. As it looks like DeLong will re-enter the game. I wonder what happened there.
Maybe an injury, or I didn't see his helmet come off, so it shouldn't have been.
18 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like they'll run one more play before we end this quarter. They don't have to. Here's the snap. Checks it down. Hold penalty on the play, and number 10, Colton Becker with another big tackle. He's been finding the receivers early and making a play, not allowing a lot of gain so far.
Absolutely. That was wide receiver Trey Peck for Millennium. Looks like there's going to be a flag on the play, though.
Roughing the passer against the Huskies. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers, as once again the penalties are starting to add up.
Absolutely. That's going to be their 5th penalty in this first quarter. Not great for Horizon. You obviously don't want to be setting yourself back or even giving extra plays to Millennium in this scenario. Seems like they're just playing with a little bit of lack of discipline here, not able to stay off sides. I'm sure that head coach Tyson Ditmore is not thrilled about his team and their 5 flags already, but that's giving Millennium some extra yards now as they'll set up for first down.
Looks like only 2 seconds left in this first quarter, but they'll be able to run a play. Oh, never mind. The first quarter just ended. Or, yes. First quarter, 8-0 Huskies as the Tigers' offense is at midfield.
Looks like the scoreboard was a little bit behind, but we're going to send it to commercial and we'll be back.
Huskies on top, 8-0. If I could have your attention, ladies and gentlemen.
You may remember me from the spring semester. My name is Alexandra Medina, and I am a sports journalism student at ASU Cronkite. My passion for sports began when I was tuned into ESPN at just the age of 6 years old. I am excited to be back with the Varsity Sports Show to bring you the latest sports news in Arizona and across the country. Thanks for tuning in to the Varsity Sports Show. I am Alexandra Medina.
Hello everyone, my name is Roberto Astorga. I am a junior at the Cronkite School of Journalism at ASU and excited to be part of the Varsity Sports Show. I love watching and covering every sport from golf to volleyball. Having lived my entire life in Arizona, I look forward to cover stories and games highlighting the great athletes and people this state has to offer.
Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona, as we get ready for this second quarter. Huskies up 8-0. Tiger offense at midfield, and defense is looking to get off the field after some penalties starting this first drive, or the second drive.
Absolutely. DeLong leading this offense for Millennium.
Another penalty flag flies out as Elijah Peoples makes the tackle.
Looks like that was Isaiah Salinas for Millennium. Another big carry for him tonight. He has been DeLong's go-to target. We'll see what that flag was about.
Second 5 at the Husky 40.
It looks like it was another penalty on the Huskies.
Once again, thank you, Fire Hunter and
Not ideal for this. That'll be their 6th penalty tonight. And they are really just hurting themselves tonight here with those penalties, giving Millennium those extra yards. Not what you want to do as a defense. You want to try and contain them, but obviously still adhere to all of the rules and not hurt yourself in the process.
Definitely don't hurt yourself in the process. We're trying to see some clean football tonight as DeLong takes a play action, but it looks like Caliendo had it all sniffed out. Or no, not Caliendo. That's Nathan Sr., who had 2 sacks last week against Pinnacle.
Well, he's off to a great start tonight with his first sack of the night. The defensive end, the 6-foot senior, was able to find DeLong in the backfield, and it looks like DeLong is going to head to the sideline, get some communication with Lamar Early, head coach right there. Heading back to the huddle, and I think it's interesting to know, like you were saying earlier, Horizon has really been playing this fast-paced offense, Millennium taking more of their time, taking some time in that huddle to kind of reconvene and plan what their next play is going to be here.
If I was Millennium, I wouldn't want to give the ball back to this Husky offense who's been scoring all season long.
Absolutely. You want to try and get on the board here in the second quarter and not fall too far behind.
Huskies bringing some pressure, finds number 3 up the seam. That's Caden Brown as
Caden Brown playing both sides of the ball tonight. We saw him guarding some Husky wide receivers in the end zone earlier with a big stop, but it looks like he's going to be playing on offense too, a cornerback and wide receiver. I mean, he's got the mindset for both, going up against himself and then also blocking, so that's going to be a great advantage for him. Millennium is going to set up here now with DeLong.
that was Ethan Shaw on that tackle. Big play for the Tigers as they're almost knocking on the door in the red zone. Huskies jump again. They're trying to bring some pressure, and they're just a little antsy tonight.
Absolutely. Definitely just some anticipation before the ball is snapped. That is their 7th flag tonight now, just in the start of the second quarter. It's 1 step forward, but 2 steps back. I mean, you don't want to keep giving these extra yards to Millennium, making it easier for them. Just an extra 5. I mean, that adds up, especially 7 times over the course of a game, and especially just a quarter and a couple minutes. So great for Millennium, though. I mean, they're getting those extra yards as they set up now for first down.
DeLong, no one in the backfield. We got 5 wide. Pressure coming for the Huskies. He's looking to take a shot. Becker's got it all over it. Interception for the free safety.
Looks like DeLong was maybe looking for number 12, Caden Johnson, but just could not find him. Number 10 for Horizon, Colton Becker, able to get there, and that is going to be a huge momentum boost for Horizon.
2 steps back, but a big step forward on that interception. Penalties still playing a big role, but that's how you spark your defense with a big turnover.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a rough blow to Millennium. They were getting close to that end zone territory, not able to find it with that interception, but they're going to try and get a stop for Horizon here, hopefully get the ball back with some time in the second quarter and get on the board before heading in for halftime. You don't want to go in trailing, especially by 2 possessions. So important for Millennium to try and stop Horizon here, whether it's their strong run game or pass game. They just don't want to be trailing by 2 possessions already.
That hot Husky offense jumping back out there. Is it with the carry? Blocker kind of got shoved into him as another 5 guys go to meet him. Maybe a 2-yard gain for the Huskies.
It's been a big part tonight. I think that's what you were going to say, too. I mean, he has just been all over for this Horizon offense and a big playmaker. Definitely someone that Ashley is going to be looking for.
They were able to make big work in the rushing game last time these 2 teams faced, and I think they're going back to it again. We got a play action. Ashley taking a shot to Wagner, and he might be going to the end zone. That's a reservation for 6 for the Huskies.
Number 2, that was Adam Wagner, the wide receiver, with the big catch and into the end zone.
What a play by Adam Wagner. I was talking about it earlier. Run after the catch. He just took the top off of those safeties, and what a beautiful throw by the senior quarterback.
Absolutely. Coach Ditmore had this to say about him earlier. He was saying, true athlete, plays everywhere for us. We trust Adam in any spot to make plays. It's what he does. Great young man and comes from a great family. So nothing but praise from head coach Ditmore on Adam Wagner with that touchdown. I'm sure he's even happier with him now.
Nothing but fireworks for the Husky offense so far, too, as they go up 15-0 with 8:48 left in the second quarter. What a start for the Huskies. 2 for 2 on both offense and defense.
Absolutely. Finding their pace on this offense. They're definitely running it at a quicker pace than Millennium, but it's working out for them. I mean, not spending much time in the huddle or planning, but they have been doing a great job at staying efficient. Those flags have been hurting them, but I mean, they're making up for it on offense, finding quick ways to get downfield.
To me, it looks like Millennium wants to limit the possessions for the Husky offense and dominate the time of possession, but so far, it doesn't matter how much time of possession you have because the Huskies are finding the end zone.
Absolutely. If you get the ball in Jace Ashley's hands, he's going to do something with it tonight. I mean, he has been very efficient in this offense, able to be successful on their 2 drives and able to stop the block twice, like you said.
Looking at Ashley before this drive, he was jumping up and down. He was ready to get this offense started. And so far, playing lights out after the tough loss against Pinnacle where he played a phenomenal game and after he lost his star running back, Bodie Zermarano.
Definitely back with a vengeance and playing to prove himself here tonight that he is a top quarterback. He was competing with Wyatt Horton last week, and he definitely was just toe-to-toe with him, was showing that he can be taken seriously as a quarterback, even in 5A, playing against a 6A team. Did a great job, and it looks like he's doing so again tonight.
Another chance for us to look at the Husky defense flying around. So far, Colton Becker with the big game, making some big-time tackles, and, of course, getting that interception in the red zone last time.
Absolutely. And if you're Millennium right now, you're going to start playing with a sense of urgency to get on the board. I mean, they still have about 9 minutes left in the second quarter, so not too far behind. They definitely have time to come back. They're not out of this by any means, but they're definitely going to be trying to find something that works for them on offense after 2 unsuccessful first drives.
Looks like DeLong will be under center for this one as the Tigers start their first drive. Hands it off. Oh, wow, what a stick by Elijah Peoples to only allow about 3 yards on that rush for the Tigers.
Absolutely. Looking to see if DeLong will be playing a little bit more hesitant after that interception to end their last drive, or if he's going to be just keep slinging it like he was earlier in the game. I mean, it was working for them earlier. Obviously, it didn't whenever they were picked off, but it'll be interesting to see if they start to utilize that run game more or continue with their passing.
Yeah, the Tigers wanted to run the ball, but sometimes you have a game plan, and once you get hit in the face, that game plan goes out the window. So we got Raiden Rebel under the center. Incomplete pass. Make it about 3rd and 8.
A little switch out of quarterbacks here. Now he's going to head.
I don't know about you, but it kind of looks to me like the Tigers are uncertain on what they want to do on offense so far.
Definitely taking some extra time in the huddles. Seems like there's a lot of communication between the coaches and quarterbacks, running backs, that there is a little bit of, maybe not confusion, just uncertainty, like you said, of what they want to do here.
DeLong is not under snap. It's Raiden once again. He's rolling out, finds his receiver. Did he get the first down?
That was number 6, Trey Peck for Millennium. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. They got the first down. So interesting switch up here with Raiden Rebel coming in for Donovan DeLong. We know that DeLong came out for a play earlier, possibly a dual quarterback system, or maybe just taking him out after that interception. Some time to kind of regroup, read the defense. Not exactly sure what the switch is for here for Millennium.
Looking for DeLong on the sideline. I'm having a hard time finding him. The Huskies are bringing some pressure. Raiden takes a shot, finds his receiver for about a 2-yard gain. Colt Colton Becker once again coming in and flying in,
Johnson with the reception.
making that big time tackle.
Absolutely. Sophomore Caden Johnson, the wide receiver, with that catch. Great play for a sophomore. He's getting some action here already. I mean, seeing him develop with this team for the next couple years could be a great weapon for this Millennium offense. Knowing that as a sophomore, he's already getting some reps on varsity. He's been looking good tonight. That was, I believe, his second catch of the night. So a great asset to have, someone who's young in your program and you can kind of help develop as they head into their upperclassmen years.
Absolutely. 2nd and 5. There's a fumble. Looks like it was recovered by the Tigers. Little trouble on the handoff there. The new quarterback not really finding his footing since coming in. I think there's something wrong with DeLong. Every play, the quarterback's having to go talk to his coach before the play. That's not a good recipe for success, as more time is going to come off for every play for the Tigers.
Definitely. And I mean, they don't have necessarily the most time right now with about 6.5 minutes left in this second quarter. They're playing behind from 15 points. I mean, they're going to try and get on that board quickly. Obviously, still in the first half of the game, plenty of time to go for this team tonight. But they are going to try and want to get into that scoreboard. Before heading into halftime, you don't want to be playing too far behind coming out. And we know that they did receive to start. So the Horizon's going to start with the ball coming into that second half, which not ideal to put the ball in Jake Ashley's hands coming out of halftime for this Millennium defense.
Absolutely, and definitely a lot of confusion for this Tiger offense so far. 3rd and 8, and they're needing a timeout with their new quarterback. I think it's going to be a long night for this Tiger offense, especially if there's not a quarterback who knows the offense as well as DeLong does.
DeLong on the sideline right now, not in the huddle with the team, has his helmet off. So possibly an injury or maybe just some regrouping with his coordinators. Not exactly sure why they switched him out. It seems like it's been a little bit of a struggle for Raiden Rebel here to get this offense going, but they are definitely going to need to make something work for this 3rd down if they want to continue their drive.
I think Coach Early knows how big this play is. 3rd and 7. You gotta get a first down here. You're looking to go down at maybe 21 points. And we got a penalty flag before this play goes off.
Penalty marker down. 12 men on the field.
12 men on the field. After a timeout, Coach Early's team is definitely out of sorts. Coming out of timeout and you have 12 men on the field, that's not a good look for anyone.
Definitely not after you've had time to regroup, go over your game plan. And clearly some kind of miscommunication there, but not what they want to set them back on this 3rd down, making it even further for them.
Empty backfield for the Tigers. Huskies bringing some pressure. Dropped by Trey Beck. Bo Caliendo was in coverage. And that's another big stop from the Husky defense, forcing the Tigers to punt once again.
Absolutely. This Tiger offense really just been struggling to find these first downs tonight. I mean, they looked a lot better, I would say, in their previous drive. They were able to kind of head downfield until they had that interception in the end zone. So definitely a struggle for them to kind of find their momentum, find their footing on offense as they now punt once again.
Adam Wegner looking for the return. Won't get it as the offense will start on the 35-yard line. Great field position for the Huskies with only 6:21 left in the second quarter.
Absolutely. I mean, their second drive they were in and out on the field. I feel like Jake Ashley was able to find Wagner downfield, and that was a quick touchdown for this Husky offense.
Jace Ashley and the offense taking the field once again. I have a feeling they'll run the ball a little bit more. Start letting that clock run down. And they do a little touch pass here to Partridge. He jukes a man. He's got some room. Makes a man miss, and he's tackled down at the 50. Jordan Partridge with a 14-yard run.
Jordan Partridge all over the field tonight, the senior wide receiver. He's been having a great game so far. Partridge last week had 2 touchdowns against Pinnacle, 1 a passing touchdown, 1 a rush. But Coach Ditmore had nothing but great things to say about him, saying he's the best slot I've seen in a long time.
He called him a dude before the game. He's got a lot of respect for Partridge. Issa with the carry. Makes a man miss. Oh, he only had one defender to beat and gets tripped up for a first down. Issa's running with some speed and with some assertiveness. Finding the hole and finding it fast and just blitzing up the field.
Absolutely. Able to get some extra yards even after meeting a defender. He's able to kind of just keep pushing, and that's exactly what you want in whoever's going to be running your ball in this offense.
Horizon liked the Pioneers' hurry-up offense as they hurry it up once again. Little screen patch to Garrod for about a 4-yard gain.
This Horizon offense playing quick, not giving Millennium time to read their game plan too much or to kind of adjust. They are really just fast-paced, but it's working for them as they make their way downfield.
This offensive unit has been looking good for the last few weeks, and they're just showing it again tonight. I'm loving the pace, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from this team. As Ashley is in the shotgun, hands it off to Issa. He's making a couple moves. Pyle's getting pushed. Did he get the first? Doesn't look like it. Not even close. I don't even know why I said that. 3rd and 3.
No, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, 3rd and 3 for this offense. We know that they're not scared to go for it. Even on 4th, they had that 4th and 1 earlier in their first drive, and Coach Dittmore went for it, and it paid off. It seems like they've really just been setting a fast, dominant tone with this offense tonight.
I'd watch the option here. Oh, nope. Ashley rolls out, looking for his man. Finds, oh, did he get his feet in? Oh, the bobble makes it incomplete for Wagner. Good throw by Ashley, but just couldn't haul it in. That'll make it 4th and 4.
We saw Dittmore go for it earlier when it was 4th and 1. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it again, and it looks like he will as Jace Ashley stays on the field leading this offense.
Once again, Jackson Murray coming in for the big 4th down. That tells me it might be a run, but I wouldn't be surprised if they hit a little trick, little play action right here. Up. Ashley's trying to get him to jump. He got him to jump twice against Pinnacle last week, something that he was doing really well. And timeout by Tyson Dittmore.
I mean, this is a great time for your team to reconvene. You're definitely going to want to make sure that whatever play you run here, it's going to work for this team. Want to make sure everyone's on the same page. That was a struggle for Millennium last drive. I mean, they had that timeout on 3rd down, and there was still a miscommunication. They had that flag for 12 men on the field. So you definitely want to make sure heading out of this timeout, you know your game plan, you know how you want to execute and how you can get this first down, especially considering they're going to go for it here.
I think definitely with this timeout, we'll see the Huskies come out and go for it. Dittmore's making sure his offense knows the play call.
I mean, they've been playing efficiently tonight. I wouldn't be too concerned their defense, even if Millennium is able to turn it over here. Their defense has done a great job at holding Millennium. So I think that Dittmore is definitely feeling in his team, feeling confident on both sides of the ball tonight.
Especially with the quarterback issue for the Tigers right now. I think you're absolutely right. The Huskies would trust their defense to come back on the field and get a stop. Jackson Murray still in for the offense. Big 4th down. Chance to make it a 3-possession game. Ashley under center. Is it in the backfield? They send Partridge in motion. They give it to him. He's got blockers. And if it wasn't for number 26, Partridge might have found the end zone there.
Partridge able to find not just the first down, but even a couple more yards, and that is going to be huge for this Horizon offense. They're now going to be in that end zone territory, and Millennium really needs to stop them here, prevent them from having a 3-possession lead over them.
Ashley in the shotgun looks to throw. He has his big tight end. Couldn't make the connection. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's 15-0 Huskies, 2nd and 10. In the red zone, big opportunity for the Huskies to not only make it a 3-possession lead, but make it a 3-touchdown lead and really put the Tigers in a hole.
Absolutely, and I wouldn't be surprised. Jace Ashley has been making things work so far with this offense. His run game and pass game has been great for this team, so we'll see what they can do here.
Ashley in the pistol. Play action to Issa. Finds Garrod, and he couldn't hang on. 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. Almost had the connection twice there on these last 2 plays. Just not clicking with receivers in the red zone so far.
Absolutely. It looks like that pass might have just been a little bit low for Garrod. Had to kind of stop his run, drop. Wasn't able to get it, but they're going to set up now for third down.
Huskies have not been huddling up much. They hand it off to Isit. He's got a few blockers, but it'll get swallowed up by the Tiger defense. Looks like the Huskies will settle for 3 here, which nothing wrong with an 18-0 lead.
Absolutely. I mean, take what you can get. They've been going for it on fourth down. I think that perfectly great choice to choose to kick the ball here and just keep advancing their lead, especially heading into halftime.
Riker holding the ball. We got 23, Palmer Podwika with the kick. Kick is up. And it's good. 18-0 Huskies with 3:16 left in this ball game. You couldn't write up a better first half for the Huskies so far. Let the fireworks blow.
Absolutely. They have been great on offense and defense tonight. I mean, they struggled maybe here a little bit to find that end zone, playing a little bit conservatively, choosing to kick it. But other than that, they've been doing great. They've been making it work for them, holding these Tigers on defense, haven't really let anything happen over there. I would say their only downside are these flags. Seems like they were a little bit better on that drive and not hurting themselves. But yeah, they've been doing great. I mean, they're playing a home game. It definitely helps to have the fireworks, the crowd, the cheerleaders out cheering for you tonight, and definitely a little bit of vengeance coming off that Pinnacle loss from last week as well.
Yeah, this crowd is fired up this evening. They want their squad to go 4-1 in non-conference play and heat up before they have to head on the conference trail and maybe another road to a deep postseason run.
Absolutely. We know that they are also playing just with a little bit of a vengeance, not just from last week, but losing to Desert Edge in the semifinals last season after going 8-2.
Riker with the kickoff. Touchback. They have not had many opportunities in the special teams department so far, but there's a flag on the field.
We got the penalty marker down.
He's on the right side.
We'll see what that penalty flag was for as the refs kind of group up over there.
Personal foul shot block on the kickoff. That is something you don't want to see on kickoffs. So that's a 10-yard penalty. Is that going to make it 1st and 20, or is it just 1st and 10 at a deeper spot? Yes, it is.
That's not the best start for Millennium, knowing that they're already playing from behind and their offense hasn't been the strongest. But it looks like they're going to keep number 4, Raiden Rebel, out there and not bring in DeLong.
Rebel on the run. Finds his receiver, Jalen Daniel, as the Husky defense cleans it up. Raiden Rebel wasn't the starter heading into tonight's game, and now here we are, and we're getting a Rebel show.
Absolutely. Switch out there for DeLong. Hopefully for Rebel, he'll be able to find his footing a little bit more in this offense. Seems like he was kind of tossed in there on that last drive. He's had some time to talk with his teammates and kind of make some adjustments. So we'll see how their offense is able to play here with 3 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Very interesting here. They called that pass incomplete, making it 2nd and 10 for the Husky defense. I think they caught a break right there.
Definitely. I mean, the ball bounced out. It looked like he had made contact. Wasn't really sure, but they're going to call it incomplete. So not ideal for Millennium as they set up now for 2nd.
I thought maybe they declined a penalty, but yeah, incomplete pass. I didn't see a flag on the field, so 2nd and 10 for the Tiger offense. Rebel trying to get out of his own end zone and own red zone. So Husky defense has been locking up who's ever at quarterback tonight.
Absolutely. Playing very dominantly. A couple of sacks for this defense.
Another flag. It looks like the penalty clock expired. 2nd and 15 off the delay in game. This Tiger offense is all out of sorts. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback. There's some major miscommunication going on tonight.
Yeah, it seems like they're really struggling to just get on the same page. And I mean, that's got to be step one for this offense. And they're now going to set up really close to their own end zone, trying to get out of there.
Trying to get Rebel on the move. Oh, almost intercepted, but a flag comes in. If you're asking me, I think the receiver, I thought the quarterback got there not early, just in time.
That was my read as well, but it looks like the refs are going to disagree with that as we look and see what the call is.
Pass interference on the defense. That's going to make it an automatic first down for the Tigers. Defense was pinning their ears back on 2nd and 15. Thought they had a chance to get off the field real quickly, and now a penalty getting this offense some life.
I mean, that's absolutely what you want to see as Millennium. That's super helpful, getting them out of that end zone area, maybe a fresh start, first down, as they try to make their way downfield with 3 minutes left in this second quarter, excuse me.
About a 2-yard rush. Looked like Bo Caliendo made that tackle. Big game for him last week, as he had 10 total tackles, 6 solo tackles, and recovered a fumble.
Great game for him so far. And this Millennium offense taking their time, really trying to draw up a game plan here. Definitely need to be playing with a sense of urgency, considering that they are now trailing by 18. Don't want to head into that locker room with anything more than that.
Rebel takes a snap. Hands it. Oh, I don't think he got that handoff off, and that looks like a big-time sack.
And it looks like that was DeLong back in the game, but he's going to head right back out after that play.
Nathan Sr. with the sack. Senior making senior plays.
DeLong still in it, just was heading to the sideline to get some direction from coach. This is going to be 3rd down, a crucial play here for Millennium. If they are able to find that first down, they can continue their drive, but if not, that's not going to put them in great position to continue.
Huskies defense looking to get off the field here on 3rd and 10. Show DeLong, he probably needs to stay on that sideline, brings some pressure, rolls out, breaks a tackle, but doesn't break the second one as he goes down.
Struggle for DeLong there. Looked like he was trying to look downfield, couldn't find much, almost brought down, stayed on his feet, but looks like he kind of got turned around in that tackle and was ultimately brought down.
Injured Husky on the field. And I think the injured Husky is the one that made the play.
Can't get a good read on who it is, but obviously you never want to see that for either team, as he's being tended to by trainers now. Horizon will regroup, and Millennium will now have 4th down, looking to punt. Another unsuccessful drive for them in their offense.
We'll send it here to commercial as we see what's going on with this injury.
Hello, my name is Samuel Lanier, and I am a current junior at Arizona State University at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. I am very excited to be a part of the Varsity Sports Show team as the technical director, and I can't wait to get to work and learn more about my craft and in this industry.
Hello guys, my name is Daniel Rios, and I'm going to be joining the Varsity Sports Show as an intern this upcoming fall in 2024. I'm currently a senior at Arizona State University studying sports journalism, and I'm overall really excited to get to join the team. I'm going to be a technical director this upcoming fall, and I can't wait to broadcast and produce a lot of the high school and college sports action here in Arizona to you guys. I just want to thank you guys for tuning into the show.
Hello everyone, my name is Jesse Davis. I'm a junior majoring in sports journalism at Arizona State University, and I cannot wait to get things rolling with the Varsity Sports Show this fall semester. Really working on broadcasting and producing and just gaining as much experience as I can.
Welcome back here at Scottsdale as Parker Kolb is getting helped off the field. He made the sack on the last play. Hate to see a player go down like that.
Absolutely never fun, no matter what side it is. Don't want to see anyone coming off the field like that with injuries. Hoping that he's okay as Millennium now sets up to punt for 4th down.
Hate to see the injury, but love to see the big time stop by the defense, getting off the field after pass interference and having them pinning them back even more after the pass interference. So great job by the Husky defense as Wagner looks to return this one.
There have been setting statements on both sides of the ball all night.
High punt doesn't look returnable for Wagner as it might get past the 50 and does. They'll be at the 49-yard line to start this next drive.
That's great field position for the Huskies, already halfway there, heading into Millennium territory, and it looks like they have about a minute and 16 to make something happen here before heading into the locker room for halftime.
Definitely looking to get up maybe 25-0 or 21-0 if they kick a field goal. 3 possessions regardless, and that's what you want to see from your offense in the first half. Put a 0 on the defensive side and put up points on the offensive side. Ashley takes a shotgun snap, rolls out, throws it away. He was looking for his big tight end, Jax Markovich.
Jax Markovich is definitely going to be a big player for this team. He is 6'5", so hard target to miss, but wasn't able to find him down there as he was covered. But Jace Ashley now will help lead this offense for 2nd down.
Markovich definitely looks all of that 6'5" and 235. I bet he can bench press quite a bit. Ashley takes a snap in the shotgun, looks for Wagner, finds him. He's moving up the field for the 1st down. And about an 11-yard gain. Good throw and catch for the Husky offense.
Great play for Wagner. He's had a great start really just to the season in the first 4 weeks, having 14 receptions, 224 receiving yards, and even a touchdown. And he's definitely going to be adding to those stats tonight as he's been playing great so far.
Ashley gets back in the shotgun. Is it to his side? Looks to throw it. Gets tipped. Almost intercepted. Looking for Partridge. 4th down now. I thought he got the 1st down on that run, but I guess not.
Yeah, I guess we missed that. But it looks like it was Caden Brown with that almost interception there for Millennium, the cornerback and wide receiver for this team. He's been playing both sides of the ball tonight.
No surprise here as the Huskies are going for it. Ashley rolling out to his left. Finds the open man, but is he in bounds? No 4th down conversion for the Huskies as they go 4 and out.
Wow, that is their first time tonight going 4-0 and coming off the field without any kind of score. And now Millennium will take over on offense. Great field position for them as they have about a minute to find something and make something happen here on offense.
Interesting spots by these referees so far. I could have sworn that was a 1st down by Wagner, but yards short, and that yard paid the dividends for the Tiger defense.
Raiden Rebel coming out now to lead this offense, number 4, after being a little bit of a substitution for Donovan DeLong earlier in this game.
I have a feeling DeLong's not 100%, and that's why they're going with his 2 quarterback room right now. It'll be interesting how Rebel plays. Looking for his man in the middle of the field, but no one was home. 2nd and 10 for the Husky defense.
Looks like that was a quick play looking downfield, but he just was unable to find a connection as now he'll head over to the sideline, get some direction from head coach Lamar Early.
Sometimes that incomplete pass could probably mean a little bit more because that's more time for him to talk to the coach. And he's having to do that on almost every play so far since he's been in. 2nd and 10 for the Tiger offense. 58 seconds left in this first half. And what a great first half it's been for the Huskies. Rebel takes a snap, rolls out to his right, looking to take a shot. It's a floater. Did he get his, couldn't hang on. He definitely would have had his feet in. Number 83, Presley Jones, who had 4 deflections. He got a deflection there, but I think he wanted the interception.
Big play for Jones. Looked like Rebel was looking downfield, unable to find something. But, I mean, I've got to give him praise for his confidence, even though he's maybe been a little bit unsuccessful in looking downfield and finding those connections. He's going to continue to keep throwing, especially considering that they only have less than a minute to find the end zone here before heading into the locker room for halftime. And I mean, you don't want to be down 18-0, but they're trying to do everything they can on offense to stop that from happening.
50 seconds left in this third quarter. Rebel takes the shotgun snap, tries to find the comeback over his head. Number 21, Elijah Peoples in coverage for the fourth down. Way to get off the field, Huskies.
Looks like that he was looking for number 12, Caden Johnson, the wide receiver, just threw a little bit too high, unable to find that connection. Millennium will now punt after another unsuccessful drive for the Tigers here.
That 3-and-out was a lot less eventful than the 4-and-out we just watched on the Husky side. I don't know how much the Tiger offense is going to get going in this second half.
Definitely. I mean, it's been a struggle first half. Hopefully during halftime they're able to kind of readjust their plan, see what's working for them, seeing what isn't. But having your starting quarterback out can be a huge, just detrimental blow to your offense, especially if you've been practicing with him all week, and then to lose that chemistry, bring in someone new, not ideal. So either we'll see DeLong come in for that second half, hopefully healed, or we're going to see Rebel come out and try and lead this offense once again.
Number 34, Morningstar Takapu. That's a fun name to say, but it was not a good punt for the Tigers as the Husky offense will start at the 45. Ashley in the shotgun, rolls out to his right, getting some rushing yards, about a 4-yard gain for the quarterback. Got out of bounds, stops the clock, 35 seconds left in this first half. Can the Huskies go down and score?
I mean, ideally, yes. We'll see. They kind of had a little bit, that was their last drive where they weren't able to score. So it'll be interesting to see if they make any adjustments here.
Ashley in the shotgun once again. Single back. Looking to take a shot. Has his man Wagner. He makes a big catch and tries to go up the sideline for the first down. Wagner couldn't hang on to the one at the sideline last play, but this time he was able to hang on for the Husky first down.
Big gain for Wagner. He has been one of Ashley's favorite targets tonight. They just have great chemistry. It seems like Ashley is able to pinpoint where he will always be when throwing, and that has just been a huge advantage for this Huskies offense, continuing to drive them downfield.
Ashley in the shotgun once again. Wagner in motion. Looking to take a shot. He might have Partridge. Touchdown! Touchdown, Huskies, as Jordan Partridge goes up the seam. But there is a flag on the play.
Looks like it might possibly be called back. Another flag for the Huskies. That'll make it their 9th flag of the night here just in this first half.
Wow, a holding penalty not only negates the touchdown, but now it's 1st and 20 for this Husky offense. Talk about a change of plays right there, and momentum, if you ask me.
Absolutely. I know head coach Tyson Ditmore is not going to be thrilled about this one and how his team has been playing when it comes to penalties tonight, making that their 9th of the night.
Ashley in the shotgun looking to take another shot, dumps it down to Wagner. He's got some blockers. Not really. He'll get out of bounds, stop the clock. Gained about 9, almost got that penalty back, make it 2nd and 11.
About 20 seconds left here before they head in for halftime. Ashley definitely going to play with some urgency here. Has to play smart in order to not run that clock out if they're going to try and score once more before halftime.
20 seconds left. Ashley's in the shotgun. Pocket's clean. He breaks out of it. He's looking to make a play outside of the pocket. And he's just going to take it himself. Got a lot more yardage there than I was expecting. I'd say that's a 6-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 4 after being 1st and 20 to start off this play.
Ashley quick on his feet there, able to look downfield and decide he's going to take it himself. Great asset to have in your quarterback, knowing that if needed, he can run the ball. And that has just been a great saver for some of these plays for Horizon. Even if they aren't able to look downfield, he's still able to take it and get a few gain of yards on the play.
Ashley, shotgun, motions Garrod. He's looking to pass. Pocket's clean, O-line's blocking great. He does have Garrod, and he's got the first down, and he gets out of bounds. 5 seconds left in this first half. Might have a time for one more play, but they're neglecting that. Bringing out the special teams unit to kick this field goal, bring them up 21-0 before the end of half.
Big praise to that O-line right there in that last play. Ashley looked calm, cool, and collected in the pocket, knowing that his O-line was blocking for him. He had time, and he was able to make that pass downfield.
Big shout out to the O-line just all game, keeping Ashley clean, getting some holes for Issa. Let's see if they drain this field goal. And the kick is up and good. 1 second left in this half. And the Horizon Huskies are up 21-0. You couldn't write a better start for this team. And they're probably going to be going into the locker room excited. But Coach Ditmore is going to bring them back down with their how many flags so far?
9.
9
for the night. So, I mean, as great as they've been playing, definitely could have had more if they haven't been hurting themselves. But coming back out of this locker room, really want to see Millennium make some changes, get their offense figured out. They've really been struggling to find their rhythm, find what works. So hopefully within this halftime, they're able to kind of reconvene, readjust, and come out looking different.
They definitely need a different look, and they need to figure out who's going to be playing QB for the majority of the second half. I don't think either quarterback is going to be able to find a rhythm if they're only playing one drive and then getting taken out.
Yes, definitely agreed.
Riker on the field for the kickoff. So far, a touchback on a majority of these kickoffs. Oh, a little squib kick. Oh. Flag on the play. Looks like number 10. Colton Becker with the tackle. Oh my gosh. Number 14, Edgar Ochio with the return. And that will conclude the first half for the Huskies, 21-0 heading into the locker rooms. Great start for the team. We'll take it to the halftime report.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sabir Abdushahid. I'm reporting from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Temple University right here in the city of brotherly love. As we can see that the city is always in great spirits of football, and this week is no different. We have the Philadelphia Eagles along with Jalen Hurts play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. We have seen both challenges from both teams prior to this game, as it both have resulted in 2-1 for their record. The question that's on everybody's mind, especially the Eagles fans, is will A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith be able to come back and will return for this game or any games in the near future for our franchise with the Eagles. They both have very, very grand risk of injury, and they both have been injured in the past. And this matchup and this week will be very interesting to see how Jalen Hurts will maneuver with not even his two most weaponized people within the field. We also have a new center who's going to also have to show out and show off as he always should be, as Jason Kelsey has retired. We have seen that the Eagles have clutched a win against the New Orleans Saints last week, with Hurts throwing for 311 yards and Saquon Barkley getting 2 touchdowns within this game. And we can see that this has been a very big adjustment for the Eagles, as they do not have A.J. Brown this season so far yet. But they had Devontae Smith, but he got injured, unfortunately, during the New Orleans Saints game. As we always say, fly, Eagles, fly. This is Sabir Abdushahid reporting from Philadelphia right here, right now at Temple University. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Hi, this is Kaylee Sumner with Varsity Sports Show, and I'm going to be talking about Arizona Christian Honors West Valley High School basketball team during championships. Arizona Christian men's basketball team faced St. Catherine's out of California at home Friday at 6 p.m. in the first round of the NAIA tournament. It is the second year in a row that the ACU is hosting the first 2 rounds at home. At 3 p.m. on Friday, the winning scores against the 2 teams, Antelope Valley of California scored 26 out of 4, or 26 and 4. They played against Indiana Heritage, which was 21 and 9. So that's the score that they got for the game. Followed by ACU, they scored 23 out of 7 against St. Catherine's 23 to 8. Thank you so much for having me. This is Kaylee Sumner with the Varsity Sports Show, out.
This is Beckett Parker List from Temple University with Varsity Sports. I am once again joined by quarterback Blake Ashudo and DN Meepom Jumper from Southern Oregon. Last time they were on the show, they were 2-0 preparing for the biggest game so far this season against 9th-ranked College of Idaho. They are now 3-0 and the 14th-ranked team in the nation. Blake, can you tell me what message you guys are sending this year to the conference and to the nation?
I think the message is that we can just really play with anybody. We beat the same team last year. They kind of brought back the same team. They were number 5, I think, when we beat them. But now we showed that we can win consistently, and we beat them this year. And jumping up in the rankings is good. And now we have a big matchup this week.
Meepom, you guys are now 3-0. You guys are the 14th ranked team in the nation. How are you guys dealing with these wins? Do you guys feel the pressure?
Yeah, we think of pressure as a privilege, so we just go day in and day out, with a smile on our face, and we just kind of chip away the grindstone every single day. Just practice makes perfect, and then we go out on Saturday and we go win.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys for coming on. Are there any last words for the fans?
I would just say come out to the game again. NAIA football is really slept on. I think it's really good football. We're not just looking for the NIL deals and stuff. It's actual real guys that just love football. So I think it's a really good show.
Small college football is the best football. It's people who love that game so much. And man, we got a great matchup coming up on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Raider Stadium.
This was Beckett Parker List from Temple University with Varsity Sports.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas Anderson, broadcast journalism student at the Hank Greenspun School of Journalism at UNLV, back for my second semester with the Varsity Sports Show. This season, I'm bringing even more sports knowledge your way, with fresh insights and exciting stories across the globe, from Las Vegas to Phoenix and even Houston. I'm thrilled to share my passion and knowledge of sports with you, and even more excited for the learning opportunities ahead. Don't miss out, as this is just the beginning. Go Varsity!
Hey, what's good, Varsity Sports Show? My name is Quentin Presley, and I'll be a senior at Arizona State University studying sports journalism. In fall 2024, I'll be joining the broadcast and production team, and I am very excited to be bringing coverage about high school and college sports week in and week out.
Hi, this is Jameer Johnson reporting with the Varsity Sports Show. I am an Arizona State University online student reporting from Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, we are going to get into the top high school football games happening this week in Indiana. A very exciting matchup is going to be with the number 8th ranked team in Indiana, the Lawrence North Wildcats, against the number 18th ranked team, the Ben Davis Giants. Then we will have the undefeated number 3 ranked high school football team, the Warren Central Warriors, travel to the west side of town to match up against the number 19th ranked team in Indiana, the Pike Red Devils. Finally, we will have the matchup to end one of these teams' undefeated seasons. Yes, undefeated seasons will be ended with the number 1 ranked team in high school football in Indiana, the Brownsburg Bulldogs, against the number 2 ranked team, the Westfield Shamrocks. This Friday should be filled with excitement from the many high school football games there is to choose from, to see exciting teams and players make amazing calls and plays. Just last week, the Warren Central Warriors went into 2 overtimes with the Ben Davis Giants. This has been Jameer Johnson with the Varsity Sports Show, reporting with Arizona State University.
Hi everyone, my name is Kiana Watchman from the University of Arizona, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show.
Looking into Montana Western season, they are currently sitting at the top of the Frontier Conference as defending Frontier Conference champs. The biggest game of the season so far for the Bulldogs was against number 3 ranked College of Idaho. This upset was credited to quarterback Michael Palandri with a career high of 416 passing yards against the Yotes. Montana Western has racked up 2 conference wins against College of Idaho as well as Eastern Oregon University. A confidence boost with a win against D3 Lewis and Clark College has also prepared Montana Western as they take on ranked number 14th Southern Oregon University.
Looking towards the southeast, Bethel has taken on 2 out-of-conference opponents, showing their dominant power with their 49-3 win over University of Northwestern Minnesota and a 51-30 win over University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Bethel begins season play September 28th against St. John's University. Wide receiver Joey Kidder broke records of his own, including being named the Royals' all-time touchdown reception leader with 31, and he also tied the single-game record with 4 touchdown receptions. Each team is climbing the ladder within the conference and the NAIA and are receiving deserving national recognition. That's it from Kiana Watchman. Please follow my ex at KWatchmanNews, and I hope y'all have a great day.
This is Marco Sagai from the Varsity Sports Show. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about the ascension of Sam Darnold, the current starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. He has his team off to a 3-0 start, leading the NFC North. Nobody expected that coming into the season with the way all the other teams were talked about in that division in the offseason. So to talk about Sam Darnold, you have to provide some context. So came into the league as a high draft pick going to the New York Jets. Didn't go well. Obviously in New York, and that led to his departure. He landed in Carolina, started well with that team, but didn't end well. Leaves there and goes to San Francisco, where he was able to spend some time with Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan and was able to really learn about what it takes to win. He credits his time there, and he said he was able to learn from Brock Purdy in terms of preparation and just being in a winning environment. And that really has a lot to do with his success right now that he's experiencing with Minnesota. So he's the current NFL leader in touchdown passes with 8 on the season, leading one of the NFL's best scoring offenses. 3 weeks into the season, 28.3 points per game. That's 3rd in the league at this point in time. He's on a 1-year deal, a 1-year prove-it deal, as many would say, to really see if he can be the guy for the Vikings. Of course, they drafted J.J. McCarthy, but a 1-year prove-it deal allows Sam Darnold with the opportunity to potentially secure something long-term if he plays well this year, which so far is looking like it. And they talk about who is this year's Baker Mayfield, who is this year's Geno Smith, and Sam Darnold could be that guy in terms of somebody that can resurrect their career and change the narrative surrounding their name. So we'll see what happens. As a Vikings fan from Minnesota, I'm hoping it continues. This is Marco Sagai from the Varsity Sports Show.
Drives inside, loses the ball.
From Vince, I don't know how he does it. Everything that he's doing with so many different schools, all the equipment that he has, just everything that he's put together really all by himself. I have so much respect for everything that he's set up, and giving us the opportunity to do this has been great. And because if I didn't do this, not sure how I would really get into this field. So for Vince, just the amount of respect I have for what he does and how he was able to set everything up has been amazing.
Going the extra mile like he does, I mean, sometimes, I think that's important to do, going the extra mile with stuff, and try, even though this is, not ESPN or one of these bigger companies, kind of to have that mindset when it comes to a broadcast. We're trying to, just knowing on this level that the expectation is being a professional and acting like it. And, there's obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but, just the importance of, doing your best work, and that, you could always be better.
We started with, here in Arizona at least, we started with probably testing out a live stream with 5 football games in 2019. 2020, which was ultimately was the start of the pandemic, we grew and we added probably close to 30 games that year. 2021, we doubled to 60. 2022, we did 100. This year, we're on track to do 130. It means everything to me. It's not just about me. It's about the students that we showcase, both in front of and behind the microphone. It's not about just broadcasting games, but it's about providing a platform to our student interns to give them an opportunity to grow, to practice their trade, to move on once they've mastered these skills here in broadcast journalism as well as production. Our job placement rate, no kidding, is 100%. Everybody that works for us, if they graduate from college, they get a job in media, and we help them get there.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jace Greenkey, and I am in my third year at Arizona State's Cronkite School of Mass Communication and Journalism. Coming from a small community, I know the importance of bringing news to all areas of the world. I look forward to bringing you all the sports content you desire and working with the Varsity Sports Show to make that happen. This is going to be my best experience yet, so let's get to work.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kavish Siddhartha, and I'm a junior at the Cronkite School of Journalism at ASU. I'm majoring in sports journalism and excited to be interning at the Varsity Sports Show. I love covering most sports, including basketball, soccer, football, and tennis. I look forward to being a part of broadcasts for Arizona sports this upcoming year.
What's up? I'm Matthew Ross, and I'm super excited to announce that I'm going to be one of the newest interns here at Varsity Sports. I'm currently studying at Arizona State University at the Walter Cronkite School of Mass Communications and Journalism. I'm a broadcast major, and I hope to sideline report one day for either the NFL or the NBA. My favorite sports include golf, volleyball, soccer, tennis, and football and basketball. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys on the field.
My name is Bella Casey, and I am very excited to be one of the new interns for the 2024 fall season. As a person who has grown up playing and watching sports, I know the hard work and determination it takes to be an athlete. So whether it's on the field, court, or track, I love competition, and I'm very thrilled to be able to give you an inside look during this season. Make sure to stay tuned and stay connected to the Varsity Sports Show for all the latest sports news.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's Cooper Holman and Leia Ruderman coming at you for this second half following the halftime performance by the Horizon Band inspired by Knocking on Doors and the Raven. And speaking of knocking on the door, the Husky offense has been knocking on the door of the red zone all night. 21 points. That offense is rolling so far, huh, Layla?
Absolutely. They've looked dominant, not just on offense, on both sides of the ball tonight, as they have just been coming out strong, playing great on offense, led by quarterback Jace Ashley, who we actually see down there, part of the homecoming court for tonight, joined with Is It, but they've been doing great. Their defense as well has been a shutout so far. They have made this game anything but easy on these Millennium Tigers. Millennium has struggled to find the end zone throughout tonight, making the score 21-0. We know they had a little bit of that quarterback switch up towards the beginning of that second quarter, going from Donovan DeLong to now Raiden Rebel, but we'll see what they can come back out with halftime. Hopefully some time for them to regroup and reorder themselves, hopefully able to get the ball moving here in the second half.
Yeah, if the Tigers are going to have any chance this evening, they got to find their answer on offense, and that definitely means finding an answer at quarterback. We don't know if DeLong is hurt or if they're just looking at Rebel for some scouting purposes or what's going on, but so far neither quarterback has looked good when they're under center.
Absolutely. It has been a struggle for them here on offense. And whenever they come out from halftime, they're going to need to be able to get on that board fast. They're now playing from 3 possessions behind. So if they want to stay in this game, they need to come out looking new, looking fresh, and hopefully healthy as well. But we'll see how they're able to adjust from this halftime performance.
Speaking of looking fresh, we got the royalty backfield with Jace Ashley and Johnny Issett both being on the homecoming court for tonight. Happy homecoming for those Husky fans back home. Really liking what I'm seeing from these two so far. O-line's been letting them play, having good pockets for Ashley and good holes for Johnny.
Yeah, definitely a huge praise to this Horizon O-line. They've looked strong all night. Ashley has not faced much pressure in the pocket, even taking it to run a couple of times, but they have just been looking great on this offense. And Horizon as a whole, it's been a fun night for them. Homecoming, we saw their cheer team out here with a fun performance, their band, and now their homecoming court. So definitely a fun night for these Horizon fans out here.
Definitely a jam-packed night. You gotta love homecoming. You gotta love the performance by the band. And you got to love how Horizon's coming out to AC/DC. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's time to juice up this crowd for a big second half for the Huskies, looking to continue what they've been doing both on offense and defense so far.
Definitely. I love that they have the band line them up and get them going, even heading into the second half. Even if they're up, they're still continuing that momentum. Millennium has yet to take the field yet, with about 2 minutes now left in this halftime, and it seems like might have been a longer halftime for homecoming. Sometimes they're able to do that for games, but we're waiting for Horizon and Millennium to come and take the field, as Horizon now sets to take out the field once again here.
The American flag is being held by Owen O'Connor, the tackle 6'4", 230. Definitely part of that O-line that's been playing great so far. The Horizon flag being held by Juan Camamacho. Also a part of this O-line, nose guard. Senior, 5'7", but 230.
I don't
Big
think,
guy.
I was going to say, I don't think I've seen a team do a big run out like this for the second half before, but I like it. I don't know if it's just for homecoming or if it's a normal part of their tradition, but I definitely think it gets the crowd re-engaged, fired up for the second half, and definitely builds some momentum heading into that second half for the Huskies themselves.
I'm fired up just watching them get lined up and run on this field. So I can only imagine that the fans here and at home are excited for this second half to not only get underway, but continue what's been a great game for the Huskies so far, coming off that tough loss, not a bad loss, but a tough loss against the Pinnacle Pioneers. Ashley has just been continuing what he's done against that game. 4 touchdowns that night, and so far he's been finding his receivers, Wagner, Partridge, Garrod, whoever's open, Markovich. We're going to continue to see the quarterback not only make some plays with his legs, but with his arm as well. Here come the Huskies, baby.
And the Huskies join out on field now with about a minute left here in halftime. Still waiting for Millennium to take the field. Hopefully they're making the most of their halftime here and really trying to draw up some new plans on offense, find what's working for them. We'll see if they have a healthy quarterback with Donovan DeLong or if they're going to continue with Raiden Rebel.
Kind of the tail of the night. Right now, the Tigers are not even on their sideline with only 45 seconds left before the start of the second half. Kind of the story of their night, like I've said. Quarterback issues, lots of miscommunications, whether it's penalties. Here come the Tigers taking the field for the second half.
Millennium now taking the field. They have about 30 seconds left here at halftime before they kick things off. Hopefully their offense is able to play with some urgency, knowing that they're playing from behind. We'll see if they're able to find something that works for them on offense.
The Tigers were definitely looking to run the ball more in this game, but when you're down 21-0, the running opportunities are not going to be there because the clock is not your friend when you're down 3 possessions. And if we're being honest, they haven't had an answer for the Husky offense so far, only forcing 1 3-and-out and make it a 4-and-out because they went for it. And even after that, the defense came onto the field and forced a 3-and-out themselves. So really no answers for the Tigers so far, whether on offense or defense. And hopefully they found the cheat sheet in the second half because they're going to need it.
Yeah, definitely. Led by head coach Lamar Early. We know that they've kind of had a rough week of practice, too. This hasn't been great for them. They actually were having some construction issues at their school, so they haven't been in school since Tuesday, and that's also been affecting their practice and how they're able to go about that. So this could be a combination of not just a rough start, but possibly starting off earlier in the week. I mean, if you're not practicing at your facility, not set in your routine, that can definitely be throwing some of these players off. So we'll see. Maybe that is something that has been having a negative impact tonight. But hopefully halftime will spark some reconvening for them, and we'll see what they can come out with now in the second half.
The lack of practice has definitely shown against this Husky team. 2 quarterbacks, both of them not looking sharp. DeLong came out with his helmet on, throwing on the sideline, but it'll be interesting to see if he takes that first snap for the Tigers to start off this half.
I definitely think he's going to be their best step forward looking at this offense. I mean, he was playing a little bit more comfortably in the beginning part of the first quarter until they switched him out for Rebel. We know he had that interception early on, but even the best quarterbacks are going to have interceptions. I don't think that they would let that stop him from playing. My guess is some sort of injury or issue with that. But we'll see. I mean, he's throwing on the sideline, so hopefully they're able to get some reps in with him early on in this offense. And not only in this offense, I mean, this defense needs to be able to stop Horizon too. Even if they're able to play catch up, they got to stop that defense.
You know, I keep saying it, but I'm liking the pace from Horizon so far. They haven't been huddling up much, and I think they saw that film against the Pinnacle Pioneers, and they were running that hurry-up offense really effectively, and they said, wait a second, we can do this with our stud quarterback, and so far they've been executing it to perfection so far.
Definitely, I would say their fast-paced offense is working out for them. It's a big plus. I mean, they've been able to go about things efficiently and still stay strong, not too many mess-ups or miscommunications. I would just say heading into the second half, Horizon does need to focus on their flags. They've definitely struggled whenever it comes to penalties, racking up 9 penalties in the first half. Not something you want to see, and obviously they've been able to recover from that, going 21 points in this first half, but still they're hurting themselves with that. They're helping Millennium with those flags, and I'm sure that head coach Tyson Ditmore is not happy to see that.
Looking at the Husky sideline, I'm seeing number 54, Parker Kolb, no helmet on. It does not look like he'll be returning to this game. And I also saw Adam Wagner on the side. He was not warming up with the team to start off. It'll be interesting to see if he gets the field.
Absolutely, and he's been a big part of this Horizon offense tonight too, so that would be a little bit frustrating for them to not have that wide receiver for Ashley to throw to. We'll see if he's able to take the field. They are leading 21-0 right now, so not detrimental if they can't play him, but obviously he's been a big part and they want to keep getting him the ball.
Looks like Wagner will head out for the kickoff, so no injury issues there so far, but was not warming up with the team to start off. But definitely Parker Kolb out for injury. Get better soon.
And we know that Horizon was kicking off in the first half, so now they will be receiving, which not ideal for Millennium. They are already playing from behind. If Horizon is able to score, that is just going to be a big blow for this defense. So we'll see if they're able to hold Horizon here on their first drive of the second half.
Not many kickoffs for Horizon so far. It's been a lot of punts. They've been holding the team. And right now, last week, I was really impressed with the Husky special teams. Partridge and Wagner both getting some big-time returns. I'm looking to see them get a big-time return to start off this second half.
Absolutely, that would be a great start for this Horizon offense, a really way to just set the tone.
And here we go. The kick is up. Fading towards Wagner and was on the sideline. Smart play. It looks like by Gage Lee, knocking that ball out, getting the penalty flag, and getting great field position for the Huskies.
Definitely will be a great start for these Huskies as they set up to look to try and continue their leading streak right now with Jace Ashley at quarterback. He's had many options on this offense tonight, not just one go-to guy, but he really has had many resources available to him, and that is a great thing for your quarterback.
It all goes to those guys up front. They've been keeping him upright all game, creating holes for his set. I've loved what I've seen from that unit so far, and Coach Ditmore had high praise for that unit in the pregame. Ashley takes a snap, hands it off to Partridge. He's got some blockers. Looks to kind of hurdle a little bit. Didn't get high enough, but it's a 3-yard gain. Tackle by number 9.
Second 7 for the Husky 38.
Connor, according to the PA guy.
I know it's a little bit of struggle with some of these rosters here, not always accurate.
Quarterback Ashley under center. He hands it off to Isit. He finds a hole for a 3rd and 1 setting up. Oh, did they give him the first? First down, Huskies. Questionable spots. That time, I think the Huskies got a little bit of a gift there from the referees.
Definitely, but Isit with another strong play. He's been an integral part of this offense tonight.
I like that word. Ashley goes under center. Isit with another handoff. This one gets blown up a little bit. 2-yard loss. Tackle by number 5, Andre Martin II. Cool names for the Tigers tonight, but not a lot of cool plays.
Yeah, I mean, they had Isit wrapped up in that one. Looks like they're playing maybe a little bit stronger on defense here. We'll see if they were able to kind of work some of their kinks out during halftime.
More tempo for the Husky offense as Ashley finds Garrod. He makes a man miss, and now he's got the first down. Jake Garrod with the big-time move and the big-time first down for the Husky offense.
This Husky offense driving downfield pretty quickly, again playing fast-paced. Millennium not applying much pressure here to slow them down.
And they're not slowing down. Once again, the Huskies quick to the snap, and we got a penalty flag. The refs weren't ready for that fast pace.
Maybe a little too fast-paced even for the refs.
Oh, timeout. Timeout by the Tigers. They're not liking what they're seeing from the defensive unit to start off this half, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing either if I'm the head coach, Lamar Early.
Yeah, they're making it just a little bit too easy for Horizon here. Hopefully able to draw up something in this timeout.
10:23 left in this third quarter. We are just getting underway in this second half. Cooper Holman, Layla Ruderman. We're having a great night up here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Such a beautiful city, such a beautiful town, such a beautiful field that we're seeing tonight. I'm loving the production with the fireworks from Horizon, loving the energy from the crowd. Just a great night for some football.
Absolutely. This is their homecoming night. So they're pulling out all the stops, had some great halftime performances, some fireworks like you mentioned. They also have a great view from up here. I didn't realize it, but you can really see the city. I'm loving it. So, yeah, it's been a great night for Horizon here on their homecoming night tonight.
It is a beautiful campus. You got the baseball field to your left. Beautiful track. I love their logo in the middle. Just a great place to play some ball, it looks like. Huskies offense getting started. 1st and 10, Ashley in the shotgun. He's got Issa to his right. Issa gets the ball. Guys up front giving him some holes. Gets brought down for a 6-yard gain. It's 2nd and 4 for the Husky offense.
Husky offense continuing just to chip away at this defense. Even if it's not these big, elaborate plays every time, they're able to just really force these runs and really highlight that. And the run game has been strong tonight.
Staying ahead of the chains. That's what you want to do on offense, and that's what the Husky offense is doing. Ashley in the shotgun. He's taking himself. And did he get the first down? According to the referees, yes, that's a Husky first down. 9:40 left in this third quarter as the Huskies are creeping towards the red zone.
Absolutely. They have been great at this, not just these big plays downfield, but again, chipping away. They're going to get their first down and head toward that red zone.
Ashley in the shotgun once again. He hands it off to Isid on that outside zone. Isid's got some blockers ahead of him, and he's got nothing but green grass. Touchdown, Huskies. Here's Johnny.
There was Isid with that run. A second touchdown for him tonight. He has been playing great on this offense. He's had 61 rushing yards, 26 receiving yards earlier in this season, but tonight he is coming out with 2 touchdowns on homecoming night for Horizon.
Saw a late penalty flag there. Looks like the referees are conversing. We'll see what the call is. Ooh. We have an unsportsmanlike conduct. He didn't say the player. But that would be applied on the kickoff. I'd be celebrating a little hard if I'm going up 28-0 on homecoming. That's all I know.
Absolutely, but that will make it Horizon's 10th penalty for the night.
First one of the second half, right?
Yep.
Paduika. Another fun name to say with the kick. He's been money tonight so far. Looks like they're giving Riker the night off. He's been doing kickoffs exclusively, and he's been holding the ball, making sure that operation goes smoothly for the junior kicker.
Horizon now leading 28-0 here in this third quarter. Not ideal for Millennium at all. If they want to stay in this game, they're really going to have to kick it into high gear on both sides of the ball. But they really have just been struggling. We'll see their offense take the field for the first time after halftime. Hopefully they were able to kind of figure out what wasn't working for them, and they're able to get on the board tonight.
Any juice that the Tigers had going into the second half is probably gone after the opening touchdown drive by the Huskies. Just efficient offense. Here comes the kickoff penalty after the unsportsmanlike, moving that ball back. But I have a feeling Riker's going to send this one, as he's had a touchback almost every single kickoff so far.
Absolutely.
They are swagging and they are surfing here in Horizon.
Anticipating to see who the quarterback is for Millennium tonight. If we're going to see Donovan DeLong come out and lead this offense as he did towards the beginning of the game, or if we're going to see Raiden Rebel, who replaced him.
Coach needs to go with whoever gives them the spark on offense. Oh my goodness, another big kickoff by Riker. He's just saving that leg for the kickoffs. He doesn't need to kick the field goals tonight. 4-star, right?
I was going to say, yep, 4-star punter and 4-star kicker, also playing soccer.
If your kid plays soccer, you definitely need to get him kicking some field goals because that's where the good ones always seem to come from. And Riker looks like one of the good ones, that's for sure.
Absolutely. You can double dip with those sports there.
Just seeing the Husky defense after a shutout so far. Loving what I'm seeing from this unit after giving up 54 points last week. Another fumbled snap. We got Belong in this game and not looking sharp so far.
Yeah, not a great start to this Millennium offense. They do have Donovan DeLong back in the game. They're starting quarterback, so that could be taken as a positive for this team. Hopefully he is able to lead them now going into second down.
2nd and 12 for the Tiger offense. Belong in the shotgun. Pressure coming from the Huskies. Incomplete pass. Number 83, Presley Jones in coverage.
And that makes it a quick race to third down already for Millennium. Not ideal, not able to find that pass. I mean, they had that messed up fumble in the first down. Not ideal. Second dropped pass. Third down, they really need to make something happen here and get this spark going on offense.
Speaking of race, they might be trying to get off the field as quick as possible just because of how bad their offense has been going so far on this drive. Looking to have a big third down play, but I think that Husky defense might bring some pressure right here. Stoppage by the referee. Something going on with the play clock. And we're ready to go. DeLong under in the shotgun. Watch the Huskies pin their ears back here. 5-man pressure. He's got some time. Incomplete. Another great coverage play by Presley Jones.
That's going to make it fourth down for Millennium here as their offense comes off the field and they look to punt. Again, not able to find that rhythm or even just a first down, really struggling to make connections with their receivers or build that run game. So very demoralizing here for Millennium.
Definitely demoralizing. Only took less than a minute to get off the field for this quick 3 and out. And it looks like the Huskies are going to get some pretty great field position depending on where this punt falls. Wagner back there hasn't returned one yet as that one sails out of bounds. And they will be inside the 40 to begin this drive. The Husky offense getting some great field position and taking advantage of it so far.
Yeah, great for these Huskies. I mean, we know that they play fast, so to already have that advantage in not their own territory, but heading into the Tigers' territory, this is great for them. Ashley has done a great job leading this offense tonight, getting the ball to all of his receivers, running back, even taking it himself. This Horizon offense has just looked really efficient whenever it comes to what they're doing. They seem like they are all on the same page, and that's just been a struggle for Millennium tonight.
Ashley coming out in the pistol, motion by Sept, motion by number 12. And he breaks a tackle, and he gets, oh, what a run by Owen Shaw. About an 8-yard rush. Broke a couple tackles and carried some guys with him. Never mind, that was not an 8-yard rush. It was a 5-yard rush. But still a big-time run by the junior. Shaw in motion again. Ashley rolling out to his left. Dumps it down to Sept. He's got some green grass in front of him, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Big game. Next man up mentality, and Sept has been stepping up with Bodie out with injury.
Absolutely. If I didn't know that Bodie was injured, I would think Sept is one of their starters. I mean, he has been playing great tonight, making a name for himself, trying to prove that he belongs on the starting lineup, and he really has been doing a great job whenever he is offered the ball. He has been making big plays with 2 touchdowns.
Penalty, that flags fly as the Huskies were trying to hurry up once again. Ashley a little upset that this penalty is getting called. False start offense. Replay first down. 1st and 15. You can just say it, Layla. Another penalty.
Another flag. That's going to be their 11th tonight. Really frustrating for this Horizon offense to see them, again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. They're continuing to make up for it because they do have a strong offense, but I know that head coach Ditmore is not going to be thrilled about the way his team has been playing with the rules tonight.
Ashley in the shotgun. He's stepping back, gets some pressure, and wrapped up by number 11, Isaiah
Isaiah Salinas, yes. He's been playing both sides of the ball tonight too, had a ton of carries, and some good momentum for this Millennium defense, possibly able to kind of build on that, and really just taking anything that they can to try and keep it going and build a rhythm.
I don't know, but it's 2nd and 22. Isid had the screen pass and dropped it, had some blockers ahead of him, but that's going to be a long 3rd down. Huskies probably looking to get back into field goal range as the 1st down is all the way down at the 5.
Absolutely, and Horizon was able to actually, they went for it on 4th right before halftime, not able to get it the first time we've seen that tonight. We know that head coach Tyson Ditmore does not play too conservatively when it comes to those 4th downs.
Ashley rolling out to his right. He's got a man, number 12. Oh! Just overthrew him as the Husky offense will bring up 4th down, and it will be interesting to see if they go for the long field goal here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they end up doing. Looks like their quarterback, Jace Ashley, coming off the field.
Podwika lining up for the kick. Riker holding. Riker's shown that he had the leg. I was watching Palmer Podwika warm up before the 2nd half. I think he's got the leg for this one. Interesting to see if he gets this through the uprights. Hold is good. Kick is up. And what a kick by the junior.
Nice field goal, long field goal for the junior, and some fireworks here for Horizon. That'll make this a 31-0 game for Horizon, taking the lead on their homecoming night here.
7:35 left in this 3rd quarter. All cylinders for Horizon. They're hitting them. And you got to love what you're seeing from these guys. They're looking like some dogs tonight. No pun intended with the Huskies.
Absolutely. They are a 5A team, looking like a 6A team, just the way they were playing confidently, all on the same page. Again, the only thing that's really just killing them are those penalties tonight.
Really liking how Ashley has command of his offense. He's showing that he's a senior quarterback. He saw Horton last week. He had command of his offense. And I think that game against Pinnacle kind of woke up this Husky offense, kind of showed that they can play with anyone in this state.
Absolutely, showing that, hey, we're 5A, but they were neck and neck with 6A team last week, and they're definitely playing like that again this week.
Speaking of the growth of Ashley, last year in this matchup, he only went 4 for 12, 41 passing yards. We're seeing a completely different quarterback tonight.
Absolutely. If you told me those stats, I wouldn't think it was him. He has grown so much just in his confidence and ability to command this offense.
And guess what? Another touchback for Riker. He's just been money. Doesn't matter if you give him a penalty or if it's regular. He's kicking it to the back of the end zone.
Absolutely. Millennium will take over on offense here with about 7.5 minutes in this 3rd quarter. This game, they are falling way behind 31-0. Hopefully they're going to try and make some sort of a comeback, at least try and change those stats a little bit. They've just been really struggling with their quarterback, knowing we had Donovan DeLong come out last time, but we'll see who they have. Looks like they're going to keep DeLong.
Maybe he got some Karate Kid injury help. Now he's ready for the 2nd half. Tosses it over to his running back. And the Huskies blow it up. What a tackle by number 83, Presley Jones. Have a game, young man.
Yes, he's been playing strong on defense all night. This entire Horizon offense has, as they have not let Millennium score yet, but they have really been holding them to minimal runs, minimal passes, and even had an interception tonight.
Definitely keeping this offense off schedule. They can't, like Horizon's doing on offense, they're making it 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. It seems like it's always 2nd or 10 or longer for this Tiger offense as DeLong is in the shotgun here. Looks like the Huskies might bring some pressure. DeLong in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to roll out. Big tackle by Jackson Murray. The senior D tackle had a big game last week, and he was able to wrap up the quarterback there, stopping the run.
Absolutely, and that will set up for 3rd down here for this Millennium offense. They haven't been great at getting those 1st downs, and they're really going to try and find that 1st down here. 3rd and 5, try and continue their drive.
Last week they had a hard time keeping Horton in that pocket, and this week another rushing threat with DeLong, and they've been answering that call all evening long. DeLong in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. Number 10 with the corner blitz. He's trying to get there. DeLong rolling out. Jackson Murray, big time speed, but he couldn't get him. Incomplete pass, 4th and 5 for the Tigers.
Looks like DeLong was looking for wide receiver Dylan Luna there, but just couldn't make the connection. Able to scramble out of the pocket, but ultimately not able to find anyone, and they will set up to punt once again, still remaining not on the scoreboard with 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
So far, whoever's been at quarterback has not been comfortable in that pocket. The pressure is getting there for the Huskies, and I wouldn't want to be playing quarterback for the Tigers. I hope they don't come up to the booth and ask me to play.
Seems like their O-line has just been struggling to find some consistency there.
Man, the Huskies have been close on a block all night. Another questionable punt. Some extracurriculars after the play. No flag will be thrown.
Definitely some luck with that bounce there to help push Horizon back even further. And it looks like Jace Ashley is going to continue to lead this offense. They'll keep their starter out.
Disappointing you can't see the special teams unit of this Husky team. They've been what's been sparking this team a lot this year, giving their offense great field position. But then again, their defense has been putting that Tiger offense back, giving them great field position regardless if it gets returned or not.
Absolutely. This defense having a shutout so far, just playing really strong. We'll now see what Ashley can do on offense if they're going to find the end zone once more.
Ashley was in the pistol. Now he's got a single back. Issa gets the carry. There's a big hole. You could drive a truck, and he might drive towards the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Here's Johnny.
Issa with his third touchdown of the night tonight. So exciting for who is supposed to be just a substitute for Bodie. He has come out and really made a name for himself on this Horizon offense.
Johnny showing some speed. I'm liking the shifty back. He's been making some people miss, and he's been hitting that hole with some urgency. He's trying not to be late for his reservation for 6, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He has been playing strong all night, making that his third touchdown of the night. And Horizon, again, running that quick offense. Millennium's going to have to try and take over again once more. But they are not hesitating to play fast, even with that lead. Not trying to run the clock out, really just trying to score as much as they can.
Badwika drains the PAT, and it's 38-0. Horizon complete ball game for them so far. This team is looking fantastic after the tough loss against Pinnacle, and they're looking energized and just like a great squad tonight.
Absolutely. Maybe it's that homecoming energy in the air, but it definitely seems like they have really just come together as a team. We see number 17 out there dancing a little bit. I mean, they are just excited to be here, have this lead on homecoming night.
Bodie talking to the junior running back. He's hyping him up. Great connection in that running back room, and they're having a good little dance, little handshake. Lots of smiles on that sideline for the Huskies tonight. Riker's getting ready for another kickoff. Vegas odds say touchback is coming in.
Definitely been a consistent theme with this offense tonight. What?
Officially a running clock. No touchback for the Huskies this time. I would have lost my Vegas wager, but that's okay because it doesn't look like the Huskies are going to lose tonight. That's what's for sure.
Absolutely. I think we jinxed it a little bit there. Maybe a good thing we're not betting.
There's no such thing as an announcer's jinx, but that definitely didn't help prove it. That's for sure.
Definitely. And it looks like we're going to have a running clock now here with Horizon now up 38-0.
Time is not going to be a friend for the Tiger offense with that running clock that you just mentioned. 38-0, they better start finding some rhythm in the passing game because you cannot start running the ball with this limited amount of time. Speaking of running the ball, though, it's designed quarterback run for DeLong. I was expecting more of that coming into this game, using the legs as the QB, and I haven't seen a lot of it. And that might be a reason why they're down tonight.
Absolutely. DeLong really hasn't been taking it much tonight. Sometimes he'll scramble out of that pocket and look downfield, but we really haven't seen him going too far forward. but they are going to try and play with some serious urgency now that they have a running clock going on. Although the game may be just feeling a little bit out of reach, at least to get on the board, to try and get those reps in with your team so you're not heading into week 6 with no points from the last week. That can be demoralizing for sure.
This Husky defense is looking to keep that shutout going, though. An inspired group after last week's big offensive performance. And it's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 83. Presley Jones looking to capitalize on his big night. Had a chance for an interception right there, but it just slipped through his fingers.
Yep, and we've had a couple of those tonight, a little bit of some bobbles. Horizon did have an interception early in the first quarter, but we haven't seen many turnovers other than that tonight. 3rd down for Millennium, and they really need to find something here if they're going to continue their drive, but it seems like they've just been stuck in the same field position all night.
They really have been. They have not been able to cross that 50-yard line, and if they did, it was based on penalties, not their own offensive success. DeLong in the shotgun, gets the snap. 3-man, 4-man pressure coming late, but it is Nathan Sr. making senior plays with the big-time sack.
Absolutely. Called his name a couple times here tonight. He's been having a strong game. And Millennium is now going to switch over to their punt team as they punt once more. Still not able to make it on that scoreboard.
I'm happy that Nathan Sr. is a senior because I couldn't say Nathan Sr. the junior making junior plays. He's making senior plays tonight, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from this Husky defense.
He's probably been waiting his whole life to be a senior.
He probably has been. Punt gets away. Wagner with the fair catch. And they'll start the drive at the 47-yard line. Another late penalty. Lots of late penalties on these special teams plays.
Absolutely, a constant theme.
Referees will converse. Not really, actually. Legal block in the back on the return team. Set the Huskies back extra few yards.
And another flag for Horizon, really just hurting themselves. And although that they are up tonight and they've been playing strong, that's just, I mean, not a good look for your team to seem undisciplined. And if this were a closer game, these penalties definitely would be having a bigger effect on them. So yeah, definitely something that Coach Ditmore is going to want to work on with his team.
Good thing they're not playing the referees tonight because they would lose that matchup so far.
Absolutely.
Ashley under center. Hands it off to Isit. Gets blown up immediately for a 3-yard loss. They weren't going to let that big run happen again.
No, Millennium Tigers were right in there with the O-line, able to stop that run.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some more rushing attack from the Huskies. Let this clock drain out with the running clock already happening. This game, I want to say it's over, but it's not looking close right now. Ashley on the rollout. He has his receiver, Wagner. Couldn't make the connection. They love finding that sideline pay.
They definitely do. Not even just when the clock's just running. They just love their sidelines here. But they're now going to set up for 3rd down, 3rd and 10 for Ashley.
Isit checking back into the game after that 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and 13.
Thank you. Yes, I was going to say, that looks longer than 10.
Ashley looking to keep his offense on the field. Big drop back. They set up the screen. But number 11, Isaiah Salinas, who's been playing great both sides of the ball, making the big defensive stop right there. Huskies offense goes 3 and out.
Absolutely. I think that another thing to consider with Millennium, they have a couple of players who are playing both sides of the ball. So Isaiah Salinas, Caden Brown, definitely makes for some less energy whenever it comes to that offense. If you're having to double up your players like that, you're not going to have as much efficiency on just one side of the ball. It's great for players like Caden Brown, who may be a wide receiver and a corner. He knows what to look for in both positions. However, it can be a struggle just whenever it comes to conserving energy for your team.
And sadly, on both positions tonight, the defense has no juice. The offense has no juice.
Yeah, really struggling just to find their momentum here.
Oh, it's a fake punt. Oh, never mind. He had me faked, and now that punt is a phenomenal one. Great coverage by the special teams. Number 12, Owen Shaw, catching that one about the 15-yard line. And once again, that Tiger offense back inside their own 20. Can they get past the 50 this drive?
We'll see. Hopefully able just to build some momentum. even though this game might be out of their reach, as they have about 20 seconds left to use in this third quarter before heading into the fourth quarter. Still a struggle, hopefully able to kind of work something out, find their momentum so they're at least getting those reps for next week.
That 20 seconds you were talking about is now running away. Doesn't even look like the Tigers will take the field as we'll head into the fourth quarter. Stay right here as the Huskies are up 38-0. I'm Cooper Holman. That's Layla Ruderman. We're having a great time up here in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Hey everybody, my name is Olivia Prickett. I'm a sophomore at Arizona State University studying sports journalism, and I'm excited to intern for the Varsity Sports Show this fall. As a longtime sports fan, former athlete, and aspiring sideline reporter, I look forward to covering tons of sports around Arizona and providing important news going on in the sports world. Stay tuned.
You may remember me from the spring semester. My name is Alexandra Medina, and I am a sports journalism student at ASU Cronkite. My passion for sports began when I was tuned into ESPN at just the age of 6 years old. I am excited to be back with the Varsity Sports Show to bring you the latest sports news in Arizona and across the country. Thanks for tuning into the Varsity Sports Show. I am Alexandra Medina.
We're back live here in Scottsdale, Arizona, as the Huskies are up 38-0 starting this fourth quarter. Layla, who let the dogs out tonight?
Seriously, on their homecoming night, Horizon has made a statement leading 38-0 over the Millennium Tigers here. They've just been dominant on both sides of the ball, absolutely showcasing their talents. And it looks like Millennium will try and set up here to get on the board, get something going on offense, but they really have been struggling all night to find their rhythm.
DeLong still under center. He hands it off to his fullback, and there's nothing there for the Tigers. Looks like number 77? Yes, sir. Number 77, Dylan Flygar, the nose tackle, or the junior 5'11". 240. That's a big guy right there.
Millennium in a huddle.
DeLong under center again. I don't know if you want to be under center when you're down 38-0, but maybe they're trying to establish an identity heading into next week. Hands the ball off again. I don't know, Layla. To me, it looks like that white flag might be coming up a little bit.
Definitely. Millennium has been trying here. It just seems like they are off tonight. I mean, they're coming off a win against Willow Canyon. That was even a comeback win for them last week, but still struggling 2-2 right now. This Desert West team has just not found what works for them against this Horizon defense. And honestly, on their own defense, they haven't been able to stop Horizon.
That lack of practice this week is really showing for the Tigers. Hopefully they can get things straightened out for their next game, as DeLong is in the shotgun, motions a man, takes the snap, four-man pressure, got there a little bit. Cornerback got there a little early.
Yeah, looked to see the ball thrown, and there was a Horizon player already on number 12. So definitely going to be a flag there for Horizon. That'll make it their unlucky 13th flag of the night.
Yeah, that was number 21, Elijah Peoples, and he was looking over to the sideline saying, my bad. He was trying to make a play, maybe find another end zone time for the defense, but a little jumpy on that play.
Will bring a first down for Millennium, though. Their first down, I believe, in the second half. So it's really frustrating that has to come from a penalty for them, but hopefully they can build off of this, continue their drive downfield.
They've probably had more penalties off, or no more first down off penalties than their own offensive success. DeLong looks like there's some miscommunication. Gets back into the shotgun. Hands it off. A little read option. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss as he gets dragged down by 7 Huskies, the entire Husky defense except for 3 guys, and they just now got him down.
Wow. That was a big tackle, but great run for DeLong.
DeLong, he's been in and out of the lineup, and he was able to push a little extra with that timeout. Looks like he's coming off the field. No, he's just going to talk to his head coach for the play call.
Yeah, he's definitely been in communications with his coach all night long, doing that little sideline run there. First couple times I thought he was coming off too, but Seems like he just is getting clear direction from head coach Lamar early.
This offense, first down, looking to get on the scoreboard, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. But I have a feeling this Husky defense wants to keep the shutout going. DeLong in the shotgun, takes the snap, little toss play. Oh, who blew that up? It looks like it was number 10, Colton Becker, another big-time play, flying in on those toss plays. I think he's had a few tackle for losses tonight.
Absolutely blowing up DeLong's plan there in the backfield. And now Millennium will have to play from behind at 2nd and 17.
I feel like they haven't had a 2nd and 9 or better all game. It's always been 2nd and 11, 2nd and long. You can't find rhythm when you're behind the chains, and they're showing that with that big 0 on the scoreboard tonight.
Yes, big struggle for them there.
DeLong back in the shotgun. 2nd and 17, 8:08 left on the clock. Bad snap. Makes a man miss, and he made himself miss. Falls to the ground. That was maybe a 2-yard gang. He was looking to make a big juke, and he kind of juked himself. Juked out of his own shoes.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to cut, wasn't able to with that defender there. Probably would have been brought down around that same yardage, but it is now 3rd and 17. Millennium needs to get some momentum going here if they're going to continue their drive.
What a great performance by the Husky defense. They allowed 51 points last week, or 54 points last week, and I think they're loving this big 0 on the scoreboard tonight.
Absolutely. Definitely a statement that that's not going to happen again for them. They don't want to give up that many points easily. And that's what they've been doing here tonight.
Pressure coming, going after DeLong. He rolls out of the pocket, takes off, tries to stiff arm a man, but guess what? He couldn't get that long down in distance. It'll be 4th down for the Tigers.
Looks like he was looking long, but no receivers there in the backfield for him to go to, forcing him to kind of just run out of bounds there.
You wonder if DeLong was being a little hesitant with his legs because he was getting taken out early. And that might be a big factor in this game because I think his legs would have played a huge role in maybe competing in this game, and they're not competing with them tonight.
Definitely. I was expecting more of a run game from him. Maybe a possible injury. I mean, we don't know why he got pulled out early in that first half. But yeah, he's just definitely been playing a little bit more timid than I was expecting from him tonight.
They pulled him after that interception. Maybe there's some coaching. It was a coaching decision. Lots of things to monitor for the Tigers heading into after this game. Huskies will be heading to the bye before conference play. "60 having some fun with our camera girl." That's number 60. Aiden Doolittle. That guy is not little.
Absolutely not. Having some fun on their homecoming night here at Horizon. It seems like these Huskies are in good spirits as they lead 38-0.
5:45 left in this ball game. That clock is ticking, ticking, ticking. No Kesha. We got a 3rd and 9. Oh, we got a 4th down for the Tigers. Punts it away. I would love to see Wagner get a chance to take one back, but it looks like he's going to let this one go out of bounds. Started at the 20. I don't remember the last time the Huskies started at their own 20.
Yeah.
This could be the perfect opportunity for a nice long drive to end this game.
Absolutely. 6 minutes here in this 4th quarter with a running clock, though. So it looks like it's going to go by faster than usual. But I think these Huskies aren't going to be too upset about that considering their 38-0 lead here tonight. They've done a great job at dominating both sides of the ball.
If I'm the defense, I'm hoping the offense stays out for the rest of the night. So we say we got that shutout against the Tigers. Little jet sweep to number 12. Shakes a man off, but didn't shake for a lot of yards. Number 12, Owen Shaw on the carry. Actually lost a couple there for 2nd down at about 13. One thing that will do, though, is keep that clock moving.
Absolutely. And that was a good stop for Millennium there. It just seems like they can't continue those. They're not able to find consistency on defense.
Once again, the Tigers blowing up, is it? Definitely some juice from this group. but it might be too little too late. As like you said, it's 38-0. I think they're not Tracy McGrady. They're not scoring 38 points in 5 minutes or 13 points in 13 seconds.
Seeing some more
Or
of
8
the spark
seconds.
from this offense, though, or from this defense.
Ashley in the shotgun. He hands it off to number 30. Oh, my goodness. Is he gone? No, sir. Gonna get pushed out. What a big run by number 32, Garrett Kerr, the sophomore. Showing some speed. I'm liking the speed from the backfield tonight. They're showing some quickness and some shiftiness with some urgency to hit the hole.
Absolutely.
Ashley in the shotgun, play action, looking for that quick slant. Did he hang on to that ball? What a catch. What a catch. Number 16.
Quick pass there. He was able to find it.
James Kaufenstein.
I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Klopfenstein.
The sophomore wide receiver making the big time play and getting some touches here as the clock rolls down. New quarterback in for the game for the Huskies as well, as number 32, Garrett Kerr, gets another running attempt.
Number 19, Mason Tower, the junior, in now for Horizon, making a business decision maybe to take Jace Ashley out, prevent any injuries before they head into their next week. Well, they do have a bye week, which is nice. They'll definitely get some rest after this game.
Yeah, it looks like the Husky offense is going to keep the ball on the ground. Another rush to Garrett Kerr. He'll make it about 4th and 2. I don't know if they're going to go for this with the scoreboard, but I could also see them going for it just to keep this clock moving and keep the offense on the field.
Yes, Ditmore hasn't been very conservative with his 4th down choices, opting to go for it. And it looks like that's what he's going to choose to do here now.
Trusting this young group to go for it on 4th and 2. Get some experience. You know, getting the young guys out there in a game like this, always great for progression and getting some reps, getting to know you guys, because this is going to be your offense heading into next year.
Absolutely. Jace Ashley, quarterback, is a senior, so someone's going to have to step up and fill those shoes. And right now, it looks like it's going to be Mason Tower.
Oh, big time hit by number 11, Isaiah Salinas. He's been offense, defense, he's been all over the field. Big time fourth down stop, but it's a little too late for the Tiger defense, as that was one of their better drives, one of their better series of the game so far.
Yeah, definitely. Their defense looking a lot more fresh and just on their feet, but again, just a little too late. I think that this kind of defensive play would have helped them out if it was closer to the first or second quarter, but they really have just been kind of kicking it into gear a little bit too late here.
Defense all over DeLong right there. Lots of Huskies going for the ball. Look like number 58, Joseph Holmes with the tackle. Some people call me Holmes, so shout out to that guy. 6'1" senior, sniffing out that run. 2nd and 8 for the Tiger offense. This Husky defense wants to keep the shutout going, and I think they got some younger guys out there as well getting some reps. Another handoff. Lots of green grass. Big time block by the receiver down the field. And looks like Salinas will find the end zone. 38-7, 38-6 for the Tigers. The first offensive score for them this evening. But once again, too little, too late. As that was a nice run, nice little play series there for Salinas. Made the 4th down stop and now finally gets his team on the board. Maybe some confidence heading into next week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a little bit bummed. This Millennium team is finally getting some fire under their feet here, but it's just a little bit too late. I would have loved to have seen this a couple of quarters ago to kind of for them to spark it and get things figured out. But Salinas has been having a great game, like you said, playing both sides of the ball.
Looks like the offense will go for 2 here. Get an extra rep. There's no over-unders in this league, but this probably would be big for it. Oh, what a wrap-up, but he still finds the end zone. Number 28. Not on my roster. But that's okay, as the Huskies are up 30 points, 38-8. 2:08 left in this ball game. Lots of eights. But the Huskies ate tonight. Big time performance by the offense. Jace Ashley, Johnny Issett, Jordan Partridge, Adam Wagner, Jake Garrod, and that entire offensive line keeping Ashley upright, having him get outside of the pocket, keeping him clean. I know they're wearing green jerseys tonight, but I don't think there'd be a lot of green if they were wearing white jerseys tonight on it.
Absolutely. I feel like they just have a really stacked offense here. A lot of options for Jace Ashley, and that's great. I mean, it's just very helpful for your quarterback when you don't have to depend on one person, one wide receiver to go to, one running back to always run it up the middle. He has options, and I think that that's the hardest thing for a defense to stop.
Definitely a team with a lot of versatility. Going to kick this away to Stratton Nee, who doesn't get a lot of special team returns, just falls down there, as the Huskies will probably come out and kneel this ball and finish this ball game. 38-8. Tigers definitely didn't score 30 points. I don't know where I was going with that one.
This has been honestly an ideal night for Horizon here on their homecoming night. You obviously want to have a big win whenever your fans show up like they did tonight. Those fireworks, it was just a great night overall. I do think that had something to do with the Huskies' momentum and the way they played.
Yeah, after a loss like last week, homecoming night, you definitely want to come out with some juice. And they were OJ tonight because they had all the juice.
Absolutely. Looks like their offense is going to take the field one more time. I won't be surprised, like you said, to just see them kind of take a knee and coast from here on out.
Timeout for the Huskies. We'll send it over to commercial break. This has been Cooper Holman, Layla Ruderman with the call tonight. 38-8. See you in a second.
Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Carmona, and I'm very excited to be joining the Varsity Sports Show team as their Gainesville correspondent. I am a third-year sports media major at the University of Florida, and my dream is to become a sports broadcaster and radio host. I can't wait to provide you all with the best content and news surrounding Gainesville sports.
Welcome back. This is Cooper Holman, Layla Ruderman right to my side. They're going to hand it off to number 32, Garrett Kerr. Looks like this clock's going to run out. 1:20 left in this ball game. Second and about 8, 9. Call it 10 maybe. They didn't get much on that last play. Number 19, Mason Tower in the shotgun. Mason Tower not too big of a guy. He's 5'6", but good to see him getting some reps in at quarterback as they hand it off to number 32 once again. And Garrett Kerr, gets the first down. 40 seconds left. That might be the last play of the game.
A great performance from Horizon tonight on both sides of the ball. They really showed why they deserve to be not just a playoff contender, but like I said, they went to the semifinals last year, lost to Desert Edge, but it seems like they're really playing with a vengeance, especially after that hard game against Pinnacle last week.
And that will be ball game for the Horizon Huskies. It's 38-8. Big win to finish off non-conference play. And shout out to our player of the game, Johnny Issett.
We'll have an interview with him and head coach Tyson Dittmer on Varsity Sports. Check out our socials and make sure to give us a follow.
This has been Cooper Holman, Layla Ruderman. We saw a great ball game here tonight. Huskies come out on top. Blow those fireworks. We'll see you guys next time from Varsity Sports.